Yosh. All right. Well, hello there, guys. It's been a couple of weeks. How's it going? Welcome back to the channel and today's stream. Started a few minutes early because why not? I was all set up and everything. Hope you're doing well, having a great weekend. I decided to stream the Defenders today because, well, they were in shop for a week, but they're pretty popular. I've had a lot of people question me. Yeah, what's your thoughts on the Defenders? Fatness, showcase the Defenders, yada yada. So I was like, you know what? I pretty much haven't played Blitz in a few weeks. Let's jump back into it with something a little bit easier. Into Tier 8. Fatness dropped out of college. Porus, what are you talking about? The reason I didn't stream for quite a while is because of college, being a very devoted student. Anyways, I do apologize, guys. I know I haven't streamed a whole lot recently. Do expect the occasional hiatus from me for 2, even 3 weeks at a time, possibly during this semester. I am jam-packed with classes, and I am quite busy. I don't even really play Blitz anymore, except for when I do stream or Patreon tunes, just because I'm so busy with other things. But that aside, today's live stream, good old Defender Showcase. I put a poll up on the channel asking y'all, hey, which one's your favorite? Unsurprisingly, the Defender Mark I took first place. The T28 Defender took second at about 20% versus 60% for the Defender Mark I. I didn't expect the IS-3 Defender to be so low. To be fair, I don't own any of these tanks on my own account, and I've pretty much never played them, so this is going to be a bit more of a first experience with me. I played one game in IS-3 Defender today, did like 4K and aced it. Like, cool. So yeah, please play 228 Defender. Oh my gosh. I'm going to play the tanks in the order of the poll. Whichever one's the most popular, go first, because that's when the majority of viewers are probably going to be here for this stream. Also, quick announcement. This is to you dedicated viewers. We have just reached the 30,000 subscriber mark. Ain't that cool? Well, we reached it a while ago, but since my last stream. So thank you so much to everyone for making that possible. And it's crazy, we're here at 30,000 already. And I will be doing a giveaway, not during the live stream, but after the live stream. The reason why I didn't make an announcement on the channel or anything is because I have always been under the opinion that giveaways should be for the people that support me and support the channel. So yeah, only people that are watching this stream will even have a clue that I'll be doing a giveaway. Now, it's nothing crazy. I decided to just give away premium account because a lot of people like premium account. Everyone can use premium account, so it's universally good. 30-day premium account for 15 players. People that entered into the comment section. Once the stream is done, it's processed, it's on the channel, there will be a comment section down below. Just do the typical stuff where you put your username and in-game server. That's it. Nothing too complicated. I do sort through duplicate comments, so no use spamming it, okay? One entry each. And so that's that. Okay. So once again, thank you so much, guys, for that subscriber mark. IS3D was my favorite tier 8 back then. Also, your bad fatness, doggo. Thank you so much. So there we go. No glorious stash is gone. Yes, I cleaned up. I didn't want my instructors to look at me. I'm like, we just had a hobo walk into our class. I'm like, no. I'm going to be a good, respectable student, all clean shaven and everything. So yeah, Evan, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. By the way, hello to everybody in chat. I won't be able to read off all your names because there's already so many messages, but glad to see you guys here. Let's jump into it with the Defender Mark I as our first vehicle that we're going to start showcasing today's streaming. I'm going to be comparing Defender Mark I, T28 Defender, IS-3 Defender, and AMX Defender. They're currently in the store for a bundle, or you can buy them individually if you want. Personally, not going to get them because I don't play tier 8 enough to warrant it. But they are all pretty solid tanks. I'm not sure if they're as good as they used to be, but yeah, Defender Mark I think is still up there as a very, very good tank. So this tank has a 4-shell autoloader. I believe it has 190 200-ish alpha damage, a 2-second intro clip, 16 for the full magazine. You have fairly troll armor, nothing to trust in too much, but it gets the job done. Give me 30 premium days, add 600 days of premium. Oh my gosh, thanks. Thank you so much for the donation. Did I not hear the donation go through? Did you guys hear the donation go through? I do have it set to, there we go. Okay, so yeah, Defender Mark I. Let's start today's stream off in this vehicle. We are in a tier 9 matchup, and yeah, we're gonna start off by spotting up this crossing to some extent. They do have triple TDs. I wouldn't be surprised if some of their TDs went for bit of an early spotting run. So we're going to stay here. My whole team's with me. You can check the mini-map if you doubt my judgment here. And looks like the Chimera's in the open. So let's put a quick shell into him for 180. I'm going to pull back. There could still be TDs there that I have not spotted. Now, our super Pershing makes it pretty obvious where their tank destroyers are. However, he does lose a massive amount of HP. So we know the Waffenträger is temporarily on reload. Let's put another shell to this dude. E75 is doing German Heavy Tank Simulator 6000, where he sits in spawn. And goodness, my RNG against that E75 was not great. So yeah, E75 is just big chilling up top. Looks like the enemy team is pretty much surrounded here. I don't have to worry too much about this situation. I think we already have the game pretty much in the bag in terms of double bull match up. I don't really want to take a shot from this dude. So let's wait for him to get spotted. There he is. He spotted. One shell towards him. So, I mean, it has good accuracy when you aim it in, but obviously the WZ is a very small lower plate, so shooting all the way from over here, it's a bit 50-50. Now, we've done about 1,000 damage already. This game is over. I probably will have to be more aggro if I want to get more damage. Oh, wow. So I blind fired the Waffenträger. That explains why one of the shells, quote-unquote, missed the E75's lower plate. We have an Object 252U over here in the open. He's giving me a nice side shot. Of course, 252U side armor says, no, I will not work. I will work perfectly against you. Oh, we take a shell from the Chimera. Chimera is pulling up. We put a second shell to the Chimera, bouncing 400 from the WZ. Sadly, that other shell does not connect. And I lost a few hit points there. No biggie. It was just the Chimera. I think what I want to do is I'll wait for my camo to reset maybe. Let's go get ready to kill the Defender. I thought the game was in the bag, but it turns out my allies are kind of done getting themselves killed just a wee bit here. So let's take the long route out so we don't get spotted by the Chimera in the mid. We're going to get ready to start clearing out the enemy tanks that are pretty low on hit points here. Now, 252U, he's down low. He might not be as much of an issue to deal with for my team as the WZ sniping from up top. So if I can get some shells onto the Chimera, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. If not, it's not the end of the world. There's the WZ. I don't think he has the view range to spot me up just yet. One shell to the Chimera here. We might be able to hit a second shell to the Chimera. Wow, he did not even aim that. My goodness, that was a bit unlucky for me. But the Chimera is now very, very low on HP here. So that's a rock. And so I don't have to worry too much about him. Let's get ready to clear out the WZ then. I think the WZ will be expecting me to push up onto him, but he doesn't have a ton of cover fire. I mean, that E75 could easily be rotating back for him. Okay, I did not expect the WZ to be there of all places. Let's load up the APCR to guarantee the pen. All right, one-shot pens, two-shot pens. We are a little bit low on HP compared to him. But we might just be able, if we can bait him. There we go. We bait a shell out of him. Now with our alpha damage, we should pretty much be able to kill him here. Nice. So we pick up a clear on the WZ, which is exactly what I wanted. We're up at 2,500 damage already. Someone's gone through and counter cap. That would have to be most likely. That is the Object 252U. And he's probably coming up to try and deal with me. I'm going to sit in this bush for now, in case he pulls through down low trying to flank me. Or if he tries to just YOLO in behind me or something, I can run either forward or backwards away from him. The Chimera also is a potential target I have to worry about. Let's pick up a quick kill on the Chimera. Very nice. And so it was the Chimera coming for me. I figured he'd be trying to kill me. 252U is already dead, so obviously I'm just really intelligent. And yeah, there we go. Not a bad first game. A little slow, a little campy-esque, but we didn't do so good. Dono Train, Chow, outstanding your Dono Steaks. Thank you so much for the donation. Really do appreciate it. And let's get ready to kill E75, who is stock. I judge by the sound of his gun and his alpha damage. So, Bob. Oh. I might die here. No, we're safe. Yay. And the Waffenträger's the last tank remaining. So, guys, let's just full send him. I'm still spotted, so I'm going to act like I'm pulling back a little bit. Cool. Camo should be reset right about now. And let's see if we can find the Wild Waffenträger. There's the Wild Waffenträger. Boom. One shell to the top of his gun here. And a quick kill shot. Putting me at 2,800 or so damage. Not too shabby. I like it. This could be a loss. I thought 100% we had the dub, but that turns out not to be the case. Okay. It was a lot closer than I expected. I guess my teammates were very ambitious on pushing themselves into a crossfire there and dying. IS-3 Defender pulling off some excellent work. 4,000 damage by that individual. Good job, sir. Dono, LOL Gamer, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Probably a bunch of kids watching too. Don't get them to ask for their mom's credit cards. Well, interestingly enough, dank memes. The analytics of my channel 75% of my audience is between the ages of 18 to 45, with a majority of them being about 20 to 30. That's pretty cool. A lot of you guys are grown-up adults, you know? Maybe that's why this chat is usually fairly mature. Don't have the youngsters wilding around as much. Even HRFs are really hot down there. It was better today, like highs of 90 or so. I was on campus the other day and it was 115 degrees outside. It was very hot. I was not a fan of 115 degree weather, especially running between classrooms. And I wear pants usually, not shorts. So yeah, that was a bit of a boiler. But luckily it's supposed to cool down a little bit, I think. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more bearable temperatures. Let's put a quick shell to the Conqueror. Can't quite connect a shell to him. I'm spawning up the mid to start this battle off with. And oh wow. I won't have quite shells on him. Okay, so it looks like the enemy team are a bit YOLOing right now. Oh, that's definitely not going in. Okay, so I was a bit distracted talking about the weather. What am I doing? I need to be focused on my gameplay. Let's see. So enemy team are YOLOing our spawn. Now, of course, we have Chadimus Maximus in the 50 TP here. Just spawn sniping, because he totally called their team was just gonna send it and he needed to hold spawn in a safe position. Very likely that was his thought process there. Anyways, he's popping the tungsten, and oh yes, that's in the mill. One shell to him. We managed to track him. We're aiming for the tracks again. Sadly, only hitting and penning 2 out of the 4 shells there, but at least we still did a little bit of damage. It wasn't a whole lot, but it's better than 0. About 390 or so damage. I wasn't keeping track. 370, 380-ish or so. Let's see. We have the Super Conqueror, not the Super Conqueror. Gosh, I'm so used to playing tier 10 that when I see an up-tiered Conqueror, I'm like, ah, yes, it must be a Super Conqueror. No, just a standard Conqueror. Let's put a quick shell into the Waffenträger and reload our magazine. So all of these heavy tanks are haul down here. I really don't think it's a great idea for me to stick around. I mean, I will slowly accumulate damage, but it's also, I'm also risking the nuketh factor. Every time I pull forward, I get nuked. Now, maybe from this bush, I can catch their Jagdtiger or something off guard. The Chise spots me up. Interesting. I was trying to spot up the Jagdtiger. I didn't expect the Chise to just randomly pull up to there. Waffenträger ricocheting a shell off of me. Ain't that interesting? So let's pull back just a little bit. Now, I believe I did successfully blind fire the Waffenträger there. Which is cool. We have the Chise in the open, and first shell goes to Narnia. Second shot does go in. Third shot goes in. We bounce the Jagdtiger, and the fourth shot goes in. Nice. These are some very passive games. I know, not the most interesting. I apologize. If there's no reason for me to YOLO, I'm not going to YOLO, and I can just sit here for now and be big chillin'. So we're going to keep big chillin' for a little longer. Looks like the Jagdtiger is pre-aiming for me just a little bit. Let's put a quick shell into him. There's the Waffenträger, although I'm pretty sure he is already fired, judging by how he pulled behind that rock. So let's get ready to see if we can do anything about Monsieur Jagdtiger here. Mr. Jagdtiger's looking. We actually get a ricochet. You can see the armor profile in this tank actually is capable of ricocheting shots, which is cool. Let's put a quick shell into him there. Very nice. And the WZ-120, we can take him down, right? These dudes are on reload for a little longer. Waffenträger won't have a crossfire me. WZ, though, he seems like he wants to kill our Conway. So let's give the homie in the Conway here a bit of the assistance. So we're going to YOLO in, and hopefully we can finally pen a full magazine, because so far we have failed every single time. And it looks like WZ-120 here is just like, oh no, mistakes were made. One shell to the WZ. It's aim for a track shot. Boom, second shot. And he gets taken out by the Conway. Very cool. Looks like we may have a crossfire on this side, but not quite. So let's reload the magazine again. Okay, so our Conway did a pretty good job, I guess. He penned all the shells. Game's still close. A Super Conqueror on 1,800 hit points could be very dangerous to me and my teammates. Now, luckily, I don't think I'm still spotted. This dude's just sitting here. He's just like, if I sit here long enough, everything will be okay when your teammates are dying. So, Super Conqueror, not the Super... I keep calling it Super Conqueror. The standard Conqueror is just fired once. Let's aim another shell into him. And let's get ready. I'm not going to give him too much side or lower plate so to try and prevent myself from getting heshed here. Cool. So he was definitely going for the hesh there. Now, I'm not the fastest tank in the world versus Super Conqueror, but I do have to get some distance between me and this dude. So let's get away from the Super Conqueror here. And let's see if I can maybe, just maybe, kill the Waffenträger here. There we go. Rhyme a tile down. And that way, my homie and Spawn, the 50 TP here, can provide a little assistance. So I'm not going to be super, like, over-aggressive on Mr. Conqueror here. You can see he's just pulling down into the ditch. I just have to hold here for now. Let's reload a full magazine. We'll wait for him to YOLO in. Now, if push comes to shove, I should take a shot from for the 50 TP here. That way, we can guarantee his safety, hopefully getting the dub at the same time. So I'm going to cap for a little bit longer here. I'm just waiting for this dude to get into a position where if we decide to push the Conqueror, we can push together. I think that's the safest choice for us right now. And so let's see what this man is going to do. There's the Conqueror. Oh, he does get a good shell into me. Luckily, it was a bit of a low roll. Now, let's reload once again. We're just going to pull back a little bit here. Our 50 TP should still be unspotted. For some reason, man's popped the tungsten shells. Not really sure why. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up to this rock. I think it's safer because I can back around in circles from this rock here. And our 50 TP done killed himself. Very cool. One shell to this dude. See if we can hit a second shell into him. Not quite. Let's reload again. If the Super Conqueror wants to push on me, I should theoretically be able to kill him with AP shells, but it all depends. So 8 seconds, 5 seconds here. Now he can hesh me. If he heshes me, it's game over. That's the one scary thing about Conquerors here, is they have a boatload of hash. So let's see. If we can bait a shell from him, I'm pretty sure I should be able to kill him. No, it's not guaranteed. Actually, I need to pen one more shell into this dude before I can kill him, right? That's scary. I just gotta see if I can bait him a little bit here. I don't think we're gonna get it. Oh no, I have 4 shots, not 3. I'm thinking of like an AMX or something. I gotta bait him into a way where he won't be able to push into me and hesh me for free. That's the important part. If he heshes me for free, it's kind of game over here. So, 42 seconds left. He gets himself a little bit stuck. Oh, he hits the hash, but I get the fire. Let's go. Fire clutching up, maybe. Oh, no, we fluffed a shell here. Nice. We get the kill. Okay. Oh, that was pretty intense, wasn't it? He low-rolled his hash. See, that's the scary thing about Conquerors, man. It's that hash. A bit unlucky our 50 TP died here. Conqueror high-rolled him. 4k damage, get the ace tanker. Only took us a couple of games. Yeah, love to see it. GG to the Conqueror. He tried his best. He was a little too passive there, in my opinion. Especially towards the middle portion of the game. The only reason I think we did win that is because I killed the Borsig when I did. I guess our spawn sniping 50 TP did okay, too. He did about 4k damage. So, GG to the Conqueror. GG all around. That's what we like to see. Broken tanks doing broken things. Oh, he just realized that. LOL. Huh? Oh, well, I wouldn't have known if it doesn't seem like an old car, so maybe that's why. Great time to join. Funnily enough, I don't think. Huh? This is where fatness is really good. Dude, I don't know. I actually got a little bit of increased heart rate there. Let's see. My watch might tell me. I don't have health set up. No, actually only 82 beats per minute. I was calm, cool, and collected. All right. Fatness, you're looking a bit disheveled. Hey, what are you talking about? It's just a side part, brother. Shaking my head. How dare you insult my appearance? Fatness whips his stick right to school. He's a JDM drifter. Yeah, I'm not quite that epic. Sorry. GG. The anxiety. I know, dude. Especially when I missed that one shell. The Conqueror is very fast in the acceleration compared to like the Defender and stuff. I almost messed that up. What happened to the mustache and why? Trimmed it up before school. It was just a summer fad. You know how that works. All right. Cool stuff. Almost 100 likes. Thank you very much, my dudes. Okay. RIP mustache. I know, RIP. We'll bring it back eventually. Don't worry, guys. They're looking fresh. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna spot the mid. Personal experience on Black Goldville. I'm not a fan of going A anymore. I tried it recently again, and I just do not like committing to A. You get cross-fed out so easily. I'd much rather kind of get that early spotting position. Interesting. We got Chieftain T95 here. Chisa is spotted up as well. T30 is still unspotted and whatnot. I have a ton of heavy tanks behind me. I'm not super concerned about getting yellowed here, and if it happens, well, the enemy team are surely gonna suffer if they try that. So let's wait. These dudes are all getting spotted up going down. T95 E6, get a little bit of aggro through the mid here. I assume he has support, maybe from that bush there. What I'm going to do is let's wait for a camo to reset and pull down to this hold down position over here, where we should, in theory, be able to at least spot this dude up, maybe deal with them. Oh, it's an E75. Okay, at least we bait a shell from the E75. There's the E75. Put a quick shot into him. Very nice. E6 may have dropped down a little bit, or he's just waiting for me. Let's put a quick shot into him as well. So he was waiting for me. Interesting. Okay, so we know where the E75 is. There's that T30. I was curious where he was. R54 and Borsig are done getting YOLO'd, and I want to see if there's any way for me to assist these dudes before they all get taken out. Although our 54 is looking like toast already. Our Borsig isn't too healthy. So, you know, when the time is ripe, I'll push in and support these dudes, but I will have to get out of here. Sadly, I really hate to abandon our homie over here, but just look at the enemy's lineup versus what we have. My whole team is just sitting in town, but they're not really in a position to support me. Now, the T30 might try and shoot me here. Hopefully, I'm unspotted. Okay, I can't tell if he's looking at me or not. I'm just trying to make the big escape here, trying to get safe into the town with the rest of my allies here. So there we go. We are semi-safe. This dude just took a shell at me. I'll put one shell towards him. Sadly, that one misses. Second one ricochets, as is the way of that tank. Sadly, we missed that one as well. Hitting 160 out of 4 shots. 160 damage out of 4 shots. Could be worse. Could be worse. Let's continue pushing into safety. That was the Chisei. And I'm just going to push all the way back to this corner. Now, I have this Scepter here to kind of support me, or at least spot up for me. At this point, I'd rather not get spotted up and shot up. That's just a not very fun experience. So let's wait and see what happens. So it looks like this dude is finally starting to pull forward a little bit more. Let's put a quick shell towards him. Sadly, that one ricochets. Second one, I don't know, may have been a pen. Third one, I don't know, may have been a pen. Probably not. If he's still sitting there, they probably none of those penned. All right. There's the 75. There's the Chisei. Our Scepter is pulling back. I'm going to continue to hold the corner for the time being because it should give me some shots here in just a moment. Here's Mr. E75. APCR, probably a good idea just because I don't trust this tank's accuracy. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots. Okay, let's pull back from the 75, getting a nice little ricochet there. Cool, cool, cool. And once again, my allies are hardcore abandoning me. As you can see, Mr. Chisei is getting some really bright YOLO-esque ideas. Now, I'm going to run away from Mr. Chisei. Reason being, I don't want the Chisei, the RU, all those dudes to just YOLO in and just push onto me, right? Now, we do manage to bounce a shell from the Super Pershing there. We're still going to continue our evacuation from this corner. We might take a shot from the RU-251. That probably will happen. Oh, we just escaped. Cool. All right, E75 gets taken out. I've spent more time this game running around trying to escape from the enemy Pepegas than actually shooting, I swear. Okay, so we have RU running away. We have Mr. Chisei pushing in. Now, he doesn't know I've already fired a shell, so we're going to put 1 shell into him. We're going to track him for the second shot here. We're going to track him once again, hopefully. Not quite able to do that, but he gets taken down. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And, yeah, hopefully we can get a nice little fancy dub out of this. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice bounce, Motion. Cool stuff. Okay, RU's running around like an absolute mad lad. It looks like Mr. 54 is just big chilling over here. APCR, because that tank actually got an armor buff, and it's actually hard to pen the front of its turret. All right, there we go. And maybe a kill. Not quite. GG. Not the most exciting game in the world, but hey. At least we won, right? At least we got the dub. I will be happy with that. I was a bit concerned there for a moment. Whee! Okay. Gun depression, more like a gun mentality health. Indeed. Lost flank moment. I know. Fatness, what's your favorite defender? Honestly, I haven't really played them enough to give an honest opinion. I just said honest twice in like one sitting. That's embarrassing. I haven't played them enough to give my opinion just yet. Defender's very good though. It is very good. I think it does require slightly more passive gameplay, as is the case with a lot of autoloaders. While the Defender actually has pretty good armor. I'm mostly impressed by the tank's armor profile right now. I'm getting a lot more ricochets in this vehicle than I had anticipated. So that's cool. Its gun is good. It has a pretty good interclip at 2 seconds. You know, you get good magazine dump alpha damage. I don't know. What's the alpha? 200 or 190? I haven't even bothered to check. 190. Okay. 190. So, yeah, you actually get pretty decent alpha damage for the whole magazine. Decent DPM. I'd say 17 seconds isn't that bad for a magazine reload. I mean, if you consider something like the Emil has like a 22-second magazine reload and stuff like that. Helmy has a gun. Good positioning. Yeah, that game was just a class on how to reposition when your teammates are determined to just keep running in circles around the map. Like, I just had to spend so much time that game just following my teammates around, because if I got isolated, I probably would have died. Unfortunately, it led to me not farming a whole lot of damage. And wow, I expected the queue times to be shorter. I mean, it's tier 8. There's 50 people in tier 8 queue. What is this nonsense? Wargaming. So yeah. Defender fans, where attacker fans walk in. When attacker fans walk in. ... For real, for real. Oh my gosh, so much Defender exactly. Hello, thickness. Anchor. Hey, how's it going? The stash, where'd it go? I know. I'm sorry to do you guys like this. Before I started my semester off, I was like, I gotta show up clean shaven, guys. It's just how it is. Point of view. Your task to pen the turret of the Mark 1 Defender. Super bonk, Mr. Bonk. Uber boober bonk. Wait, what did I just say? Ah, never mind. All right. Let's see. We have a Centurion, Pershing, couple tier 9 heavy tanks, couple tier 8 heavy tanks. That's about it. And oh yeah, whatever that T23 thingy majigger is. We're going to spot up this crossing here. Here's the scent. Let's put a quick shell into the scent. 1 shell, 2 shells. And unfortunately, that shell misses. This one can go in. Very nice. Very nice. We do ricochet off the turret, as you can see, right off the front, too. Not too shabby. Sadly, we didn't hit a full magazine, but that's still 500 damage. So we happy with that. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Centurion, potentially giving me the big brain shots here. 1 shot. Now, they don't have any TD, so I'm not worried about tank destroyers. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots. Oh, no, we do get penned, and we only pen 2 shots in return. This is so sad. Stealing players out of normal games easily. Bro, did opposite of college, I got a Conqueror out of stash. Shaking my head. You college dropout. All right, so these dudes are just sitting in the open. This should be easy farm for me. Now that my magazine's reloaded, another couple shots into these dudes. Let's put another shell into this man's here, and let's aim in a 4 shot. Nice, full magazine. That puts me at almost 2k damage. I don't know what this Pershing's trying to do. The Somwa is just full on sending it. Oh man, this dude is being quite aggressive, isn't he? The Somwa is not going to have a good day soon. I mean, he can full send it all he wants, but the issue is there's a Lorraine behind him. There's me popping in as well. Let's pick up a quick kill this shot on this dude, but sadly that my kill gets stolen. What is this nonsense, dude? I am so bad at getting a full magazine of damage out. Obviously, I just suck. Okay, very nice. Okay, cool. So this game was a steamroll and a half, wasn't it? Ooh, well that is interesting. Let's quickly put the big flanky poo on this dude. Okay, this tank isn't very fast, huh? 46 top speed. That's about right for most Centurions, I guess. All right. No, my big brain HE clip is not going to be so big brain. As a matter of fact, I would have been better off just shooting him. Oh, well. Okay, so we have a mill here pulling through the mid. We might be able to shoot him soon. Yeah, in terms of power to weight, not the fastest med, but gets the job done, right? And let's see, 2,800 damage dealt. Just under 3k or so. I will happily take that. We might even be able to get an extra shot or 2 in on this yo before it is game over. So I'll be pretty happy with that. Kind of why you moan like that. It is a sound of disappointment, okay? Don't take it out of context. Then again, I have a Discord channel called Fatness Out of Context. By the way, join the Fatness Discord if you like more fatness content activity outside of streams. Link it in the description. Let's reach 3k members on the Discord. Real hot, not gonna lie. It was disappointment, okay? Goodness, you're so judgmental. Centurion, I speak. Oh, wait, Centurion 1 speak and the premium. Interesting. Thing is, most unknown Mark 1 can get penned rather easily with Primo. See, that's the thing. That's why I don't like to trust too much in armor profiles that are overmatchable to premium ammunition. It's good. It's usable. It's quite usable. But, you know, against tier 9s especially, if I'm against tier 8 meds, I'm not too concerned. Like, I'm going to bop these dudes for days. Like, yeah, no problem. But against tier 9s, tier 9 heavies and TDs, tier 8 TDs as well, you have to be a little more careful. At least so far, what I've seen is mostly when I get penned to the turrets by the Chad tanks. All right. Also, like your stream. Also, like stream or you're bad. I guess there was a lot of bad people in this world. Shaking my head. Fatness when he gets hit with a 183 shell in the rear of his hull. Why do you have such dirty minds? What are you doing to the tank? Had a nice 4K game this morning. Hey, good one, dude. As a person whose username is often read as Defender, I'm quite fond of these Defender tanks. Defender. Pronouncing your name is a little bit awkward, isn't it? Defender. All right. There we go. Okay, so enemy team have a wild M41J. Other than that, heavy tanks TDs are T71 spotting up quite aggro. I'm gonna sit in these bushes. Yeah, we're gonna chill for a little, figure out where their team's headed. Once we get that information, we can be a little more aggressive. Now, this T71 probably would have spotted their M41 if he was still pulling around through that bush. So I'm gonna make the assumption that he ever so slightly might not be there. Now, they could have a lot of tanks in spawn, in which case my life sucks and I get YOLO'd and I die because this tank is really not fast enough to reliably run away from enemy tanks. But I'm still going to try and put some of these dudes in a crossfire, get 1 early shell out. Here's an important thing. When you are pulling onto a flank, don't overdo it. Always anticipate that whoever's sitting in spawn is just gonna counter YOLO you, okay? Just anticipate it. Oh, what a juicy magazine. Pulling up about 800 damage there very quickly into those dudes. The Conqueror is demonstrating the masterclass of spawn sniping heavy tanks. Very good on him. Looks like the M41 is starting to pull back a little bit more towards me, although this dude doesn't seem 100% sure what he's doing. But one quick shell to Mr. M41 here. 2 shots into M41 here. We have the Wild VK here. I don't know if he's loaded or not, so it looks like he's a bit distracted, doesn't want to shoot at me just yet. Let's pre-aim for that hatch a little bit. Boom, another full magazine. This is what we like to see. 1600 damage. That means we've averaged about 800 per magazine so far. Not shabby at all. Looks like the enemy team are they're turning into overcooked baguettes. In other words, they're dying like very fast here. Anyways, Mr. Conqueror's in the mid. 1 shell to the Conqueror here. 2 shots into the Conqueror here. 3 shells to Mr. Conqueror here, and 4 shots. Very nice. 2,300 damage dealt. Well, this is an absolutely pleasant damage farming fest. Here's my next victim, Mr. VK100.01P. I am coming for you. And I mean business, my dude. I mean business. I'm probably going to get penned to the top of the turret because, you know, decent pen gun. I don't really care as long as I get my full magazine. We're just going to wiggle back and forth. This is going to mean he's not going to be able to aim at me quite so easily. 3,000 damage dealt. Pretty cool indeed. All right, well, this dude's pretty much toast. I'm sure the ISU's just big chilling back here. I'm going to ignore him for now. Why? Because, well, Skoda looks really delectable and tasty, and I would love to devour the Skoda here. So Skoda's in the open. 1 quick shot into Mr. Skoda. 2 shells into Mr. Skoda. Might take one from the ISU, but I'm a filthy damage farmer, and this is how life works. Okay, 3,800 or so damage dealt. Pretty nice. Okay. So the ISU actually killed our poor T71 here. Dude's just chilling. I'm gonna wait till my full magazine's reloaded before making a play on my man's here. He might take 1 shell. Okay, you know, I don't know if the fire counted towards my total damage. We might have pulled about 4K hours of this game. So, pretty cool. Yeah, Defender Mark 1. Pretty nice tank, isn't it? Oh, Octa Block, classic. At least a free tank to collect. Okay, 4K damage dealt. Not too shabby. So, I mean, how many games have we played of the Defender so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 games of Defender. Let's hop into the T28 Defender now. We will revisit the Defender Mark 1, and we'll jump into the T28 Defender now, because that is the second most popular tank on the pool. So, let's give the T28 Defender a run for its money. Now, I really haven't played this tank all that often. I know it was really popular at one point in time. Not so much, but I still see them relatively frequently. Well, maybe not, because I rarely play tier 8, but when I do play tier 8, I do sometimes see T28 Defenders more often than the other Defenders. So, yeah, we will get the T28 Defender spin. What's this tank have? 400 alpha damage, 3 shells in the magazine, a ridiculously long, like 7-second magazine interclip reload time, and probably about 20 seconds on the magazine. I don't even remember the stats of this tank, really, to be honest. Armor profile is troll against lower tier tanks, not very effective against tier 8s and tier 9s, except tanks with really bad pen in tier 8 or tier 9. Otherwise, that's about it. It's decently mobile for its size, and considering it's based off of the T28, at least it's not as slow as the T28 prototype, so that's cool. And, oh, looking hot, Mr. X. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. I see them a lot right now with the sale. Yes. If you think Fatness is hot, you should heck out his OnlyFan. Ayo. Tanks. Are you making insinuations about my double life standards? He builds sawdust. Oh my gosh. Defender Mark 1 is a beast, played well. Yeah, dude, it really is. Okay, let's get into the T28. I'm not really a fan of slow tanks, but it's okay. Oh, 6.7 second interclip. Okay, doesn't the IS-3 Defender have like 7.5? So is it a little better on this tank? I don't know. Let's pull right on in. It is a tier 9 matchup. That's a T95. I don't know if I really want to mess with the T95. Good news, though, is their tier 9 heavy tank is not over here. He might even be giving me a shot on his bootay, but it does not appear he is, as a matter of fact. Enemy teams seem to be pretty aggressively pushing in towards our spawn. Now, they could still have a T95 back in spawn. No, it's very likely. Looks like Mr. ISU, unfortunately, has spotted me up here, and I should be a little bit aware of that. Now, oh, we might get some crossfire here. Let's back up just a little bit. Let's wait to see if we get a little bit of crossfire. Probably pretty stupid of me to sit with my side to the enemy team. Oh, yes. There we go. 390 damage dealt into this dude right here. And let's see. This dude's probably going to pull forward as well. Let's aim for that drive wheel. Oh, no. Trolled by the gun. Okay. I do like the gun sound on this tank. It sounds pretty snazzy, if you ask me. All right, there is the M6. I'll pull forward a little bit more. I don't know what this dude's plan is. I don't know what his plan is. Are you going to pull forward or not? I'm wasting so much time on this, man. I think... this is a waste of my time. There we go. Thank you. Now he's a one shot. Let's pull away from him. Yay, baiting him into the open. Okay, so enemy team have tanks on cap. M103 is wandering in Narnia. Oh, there's the T95. Okay, I wasn't sure where the T95 was, so I was taking it kind of easy. So I don't have to worry about him anymore. Let's get ready to deal. Actually, I still do have to worry about him, but I would love to crossfire this Yak Panther and M103 here. So Yak Panther, M103, or just a regular Panther. Boom! 379 damage dealt into this man's here. Very satisfying indeed. Mr. M103 has some big Maximus brain ideas. Boom! 328 damage dealt. Wow. Lovely high rolls. You hate to see it. Okay, cool. T95 just fired. Let's get ready to just bop the Panther. We are reloading for about 20 seconds or so. It's about like a 19 or so magazine reload time. I guess it could be much worse. I mean, yeah, I could see why players like this vehicle. It's not the most exciting, but it feels solid. You know, that's what it feels. It just feels like a solid tank. Now, HP-wise, it's actually pretty good for a TD at 1,500. I think the TI-5 only gets 1,600, so 1,500 hit points is nothing to complain about on a tier 8 tank destroyer, right? It's almost heavy tank-esque. Looks like the Chisei is just chilling over here, and, well, that was definitely not a tank I wanted to face frontally. Here's the M103. Boom. One quick shell into him. Very nice as he's crossing. My teammates are actually starting to lose. How great is that? Let's put a quick shell into Mr. Chisei. Keep pulling back. We're going to angle our turret up a little bit. Let's keep the retreat going. Mr. T95 is like, ha ha ha. Nice T28 Defender. Let me YOLO. I'm going to reload my magazine. Goal number 1. Okay, I can take 3 shots from this dude or 2 shots from this dude, and then I'll die to the M103. Let's reload the magazine. We can almost clip the T95 out. Not quite. Now, the reason why I'm staying in this corner is I'd love to keep my hull nice and angled away from the M103. Sadly, we do take a shot from the M103 here. Luckily, M103 has abysmal reverse speed, so let's put one quick shell into Mr. M103 here. Mr. T95 is definitely going to pop a shell into me here. Sadly, let's aim for that drive wheel just to keep him in place. And I am trying to reverse into cover here. I don't know if I will be fast enough, though. T95 is pulling forward here. Boom, another track shot, keeping him in place. Okay, he might be out of repair kits. As far as support goes, I really don't have any. And my reverse speed is just so bad, the T95 is going to catch up to me and kill me, very sadly. Although, maybe, just maybe, we can bait him. No! I don't know what my allies are doing. Oh, this tank is so slow. I hate slow tanks. I didn't think our type was going to push on the 53 TP there. I honestly thought my dudes were going to support me. The T95 pushed around. Should have ran away, in retrospect. Because, ooh, he bends though. It's a good shot. Not such a good play, Chieftain. Okay, well, let's see if this man's wins. Let's watch the epic game battle of the century. Wow, I'm getting attracted to 2 death now. T28 Defender now. It's not too bad, but man, the reverse speed is awful. And if I could have just ran away from the T95 a little faster, we would have been able to win this. Sadly, that's not the case because, well, these dudes kind of took forever to kill the 53 TP. So we end up losing. Very sad. All right. Wow, slow as take. I know. And the issue with the T28 Defender is your turret is like almost fully traversable, but then it ends right before it's fully traversable. We actually did about 3k damage there. I mean, the Type 68 did about 4k. He did good. The rest of my allies, except for a Yag Tiger, really didn't do all that much, so sadly, we weren't able to clutch up the dub there. Have you seen the new shell icon? In the garage? Possibly. Why are you using Billy Fatness, Zach the Tasty Snack? Because I want to. Fans hates me when I'm slow. Oh my goodness. The HisRoyal Defender is actually the best defender? 11-11? Huh? It's better. Apparently people like the HisRoyal Defender more than the AMX Defender. Go figure. All right, let's go give this thing another roll. Now, the reason why I think the T28 Defender would be better than, say, the HisRoyal Defender is it looks like this tank gets, I don't know, 9 degrees of gun depression, 8 or 9. The HisRoyal Defender, I believe, is stuck at around 7. Maybe it's 6 or 7. I will have to fact check that. Or you guys can fact check for him because you're the audience. Like, I expect you to put in some work. I'm just kidding. Did I miss something? Why is Tank sus? Tanks has always been sus, guys. He has always been sus, trust me. Okay, let's see. Defender Mark 1 pushing to the corner. If he full commits, we might be able to put a quick shell into his side. Just pre him a little bit here. Oh, the shot goes a little bit too high. So sadly, our first shell misses. We're going to take mid control. As you guys know, on this map, it is the utmost importance for you to take that mid control. Ibarask miraculously dies in the first 30 seconds or so. That's pretty epic. Probably got hit by Miss Smasher. We got one shell to Mr. Smasher here. We have a few more seconds. Let's see if we can maybe... Watch him hit that on the move. I was going to say maybe hit a second shot onto someone else. Might be better off at this point just reloading my magazine. But let's see if we can get shells into anyone else. So far, not really. This Defender Mark 1, however, he is a bit in the open. Let's aim for the back of his turret. And no, the shot tip's mega low and just pull back. I just wanted to kind of take that shot, see if we could hit it, because I didn't want to sit there sideways for too long. I could have aimed in maybe for an extra second there and possibly hit that, but that's not the case. Now, we have map control now. As you can see, our heavies did a great job pushing into the mid there. That's what you want to do. If the enemy team are giving it to you for free and you can kill their meds for free, then go for it. Put one quick shell into this Smasher here. Very cool. Me, with my damage farming instincts, really doesn't want to pick up a kill on this dude. Doesn't matter. My entry clip is too long. Okay. A mill could be problematic, but I'm not super concerned about him. Here's the Tiger. Let's put a quick shell into him. 411. Very nice. We have one more shell in the magazine, so let's see if we can do anything about that, although my allies are like, let me just bump into you. Boom. Nice. Quick shell into him. Now, he does pen me through the front of the turret. The turret is a pretty significant weak spot on this tank from what I have seen. So do be aware. You know, most tier 8 heavies and heck, even tier 7s will be able to pen you right through the front of the turret, even with standard ammunition or just like medium caliber pen guns. Okay, so it looks like Mr. Tiger 2 here just big chillin'. He's big chillin'. Let's put a quick shell through the front of his turret. Oh, yes. Juicy 500 damage dealt there to Mr. Tiger 2 here. Let's aim for the front of his turret. 360 damage dealt with that. Another shot. And let's see if we can, real quickly, just pick up a kill on Mr. AT-15. Cool. Now, I thought I heard someone go through and counter cap. I could be wrong, but there could be a T28 Defender flanking us. There was. Okay, so I did hear someone going through and counter cap. Interesting play by Monsieur T28 Defender here. Looks like he is a bit on the YOLO train right now. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing, but heck, I will take free damage. Boom. One shell into him. We've already done 3k damage. This tank actually farms up damage pretty easily without you even really realizing it. All right, another shell into this dude. 360. Let's pull back from him a little bit here. He'll be a one shot momentarily. So let's just get ready to put another shell into him. Boom. 360. And hopefully WZ can pick up a kill on him. Cool stuff. All right, let's turn our attention back towards this Emil 1, although the Keeler will probably kill him pretty fast, especially with that Action X cross-firing him out from the corner. I don't know if I'll be able to get another shell into him, but not a shabby game, just doing hold down stuff. The enemy team did the predictably bad play where you don't support your meds by going mid, and so that's why they lost that game really, really easily, sadly, for their Defender Mark 1, who at least was trying to be a team player and take corner. Ah, yes, 4,200 damage dealt. Not bad. Much better than last game. Getting that dub, that's what we like to see. 124 likes, thank you very much. Much Among Us. Hey, what's up, Fishy? How's it going? Is this Fatness's sister? What are you talking about? First class, 4,200 damage dealt. Very nice. Average Titan fans. Titan fans. It feels bad, man. Versus average Defender enjoyers. Oh my gosh. Hello from Europe. Hey, how's it going? Must be pretty late for you, or really early, depending on how you look at it. How does anyone know which Defender was the first to be released? It was the IS-3 Defender. It was an event tank, I think sometime back in 2016 or so. And you could get it for free, although I didn't because I was not very good back then, apparently. So I didn't get a Defender, IS-3 Defender for free, but it was a free tank back in the day. It was the first one to be released. It was the first, like, tier 8 autoloader heavy tank. It was crazy. It was like the most broken thing. Having a 7.5 second instant clip for 400 alpha damage for 3 shots. It was just like, bro, this is the most crazy tank ever. Obviously, that's not the case anymore. There are some very strong tier 8s that can compete with it. But back in the day, back in those like 2016 days, this thing was cracked. Okay, maybe not this thing. The IS-3 Defender was cracked. So it looks like the enemy team are going towards town here. Ooh, it's a T92E1. Okay, well, let's get ready to start bopping this food. 410 into him. Very nice indeed. The gun handling on this tank, while it's not superb, is not too disappointing either. Oh, this dude's about to get lit up. Oh, that double tap was just nasty. Okay, goodbye to this man's. Looks like Mr. TI2 is as well about to get lit up. Now, I'm sure they have tanks sitting by encounter, just kind of pre-aiming here. So I'm gonna wait for them to get spotted up. Oh, there's a Yak Tiger. Let's put a quick shot into him. Oh, Yak Tiger losing a ton of hit points there. Now I'm on a full magazine reload, but we've already dealt 1,200 damage. So not too shabby. That was, dude, me and this other defender were just kind of YOLOing together. It kind of looked stupid, but at the same time, it was slightly epic, just seeing our tanks both pull together and like nuking everything. Okay, so Mr. IS-8, big chillin' over here in the middle. Mans doesn't really know what he wants to do. It's put a quick shell into him. A very nice shell into Mr. IS-8 here. That's what we like to see. Foch is in the mid. IS-8 is probably going to get a bit hardcore pressured here soon. He's not going to do super well. So he's going to go down pretty quickly here. I am a filthy damage farmer, so let's aim in a shell for the Foch's drive wheel. Boom, 448. That's what we like to see. His reload is pretty much as fast as mine, which is cool. All right, let's put a quick shell into his tracks again. Nice, 370. We've done about 2,500 damage. This game is over, so that's a GG. I highly doubt I'm farming anything else. It was a good match, guys. Whee! Oh, he ricochet penned me. Where did he ricochet pen? Probably off my manlet or something. And that's it. GG. Well, that was a fast game, but I will happily take it. All right. Bobby. Where is Bobby? She was on the desk. She was here at the start of the stream if you missed her. Just had to play 7,500,000 games for free Defender. It was something along those lines. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had to complete the 7,500,000 game quota to get the Defender. IS-3 Defender back in the day. Remembers the days of Type 62 Pramo spamming platoons? Oh man, a Type 62 HE was so good. Like back in those days, you just destroy everyone with high explosive. Fatness, you lucky. I don't want to clip all your sus most the stream. Why you gotta what? Whatever hitting a shot. Hey. Why is your mind so perverted, Tanks? Get your mind out of the gutter, boy. Okay. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Oh no, it's a platoon of 7.52s. That is not what I want to see. Very dangerous tier 8 tanks. I don't care, stupid software. Thank you. Okay. Double 7.52s, standard B. They also have a 2.52U, which is just annoying to deal with if you scroll down. A couple tier 8 TDs I'm not concerned about, and an M4. This game is going to be a little rough for me, but let's try and make it work. Yeah? And not drive into a rock, because I'm too busy looking elsewhere. Okay, you think like the Conqueror is one of the best tier 9s. I think it's a really good tier 9 heavy, but it requires the right driver, so I wouldn't say it's the best, because it's a tank that admittedly a lot of people really suck in. Lots of gutted mines today for the stream. Guttered mines, yes. I don't know why I said gutted. Guttered works better. All right, we already are down to 53 TP. One of our heavy tanks has been annihilated right on the spot. Looks like these TDs, though, are going to be giving your boy a little bit of damage. Let's get ready to kill this SU first, and I have been hardcore scammed. I love getting scammed. Scammed is a great experience, but then that shot is the one that hits naturally. So is the way of life. This SU is being quite aggro up top here. Let's make him a one-shot. Boom. Let's see what I got for support. So Leo's by himself. Oh my gosh. I don't know what my team is up to. No way. My whole team is like dead. Wait, what happened to all of my allies here? So all of my allies are just gone. This is GG for your boy. Sadly. Sadly. That was an abysmal team if I've ever seen one. Our Waffentrager's sitting in Narnia. Our, well, 252 at least tried to hold down low. I don't blame him. The mistake was our 53 TP and our KV4, both of which are just like ridiculously aggressive in mid for no reason. If they just held, we would have been fine to win this battle. So sadly, this game was over before it even started. I couldn't do anything either. If you want to kiss Fatness goodnight, then leave the stream. Huh? You're way sus. You guys are way sus. Nice. I bet I still did better than like half my team. Our tier 9s were awful. Oh my gosh. Our Leo does like, oh man. Our tier 9s are just non-existent. They get a sweaty platoon of like almost broken auto-loading heavy tanks in tier 9 and a standard B that actually plays somewhat intelligently, and I get just like random tier 9 meds that are just dying instantly. That was so sad. That was a fat L. Oh, nice team. I know, Fishy. I'm like, bruh, I couldn't do anything there. By the time I got to the battlefield, we were down 2 tanks. It was just over. Oh, man. Fatness, what happened to the stash? The stash is gone. But never forget the stash, guys. It will forever exist on my 30K stream. It will reappear one day. Have faith. The nuclear engine got nuked. That was rough. Bye. Chat is wilding tonight. I know, dude. Tell me about it. Okay, so I guess I'm going to try and cross heavy side. It's a little hit or miss. I could get spotted up by one of their medium light tanks here, which would not be great. But if I can get to corner and fight their heavies, I'd prefer that than sitting there trying to nuke meds across the corner there. So let's get all the way to the corner. They have triple TDs, including an ISU 152, which is not a tank I want to face, but let's see. Oh, it's a KV3. Oh, bless him. Let's put a quick shell into him. Oof, 388. That's what we like to see. All right, KV3 taking a shot for the team here. I don't know if my APCR pen is good enough to defend the Emil's turret. It most certainly is not. So that's good to know. Ferdinand, Chise, and Emil 1 is over here. All right, we unfortunately take a shot from the ISU. He's sitting super aggro. Hopefully he gets nuked from mid, although I don't have faith. I didn't think he was going to pull all the way into the bush. Most players usually sit a little bit behind the bush, not all the way in it. Let's put a quick shell towards this dude. No way we hit that shot. My goodness. Gun is just goated, apparently. Okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit here. Hopefully the KV3 doesn't shoot at me. Very nice. Here's what we can do. We can start pushing this side, but I'm going to try and take it a little bit easy. Oop, actually, this could be a mistake. Please don't pen that. That's right. All right, we're staying just far enough back to remain a little bit safe here. It's Angular turret out, so our gun mantlet blocks him a little. Very good. And there we go. Here's Mr. Emil 1. Now we can pen, I believe, right down the center of his gun mantlet there. Very cool. So yeah, the mantlet is a weak spot on the Emil 1. So you do pen a single shell into him. He is now a one-shot. Boom. Pick up a quick kill on him. That's what we like to see. ISU is also a one-shot. Let's wait for an opportunity to nuke this dude as well. Sadly, we got scammed. Not bad. Okay, so we've cleared this side out pretty quickly. I think this game is going to be a dub. Mr. T28 Defender doing a pretty good job so far, I would say. Having that gun depression was very handy against the Emil and whatnot. And we're going to just wait till we're reloaded, although the enemy team is pretty much dead at this point. So let's just YOLO the KV3 for some extra damage. One quick shell, one quick ricochet. They do have a Chise still, wandering in Narnia, I think. I'm gonna be a good team player. Why? I hesitated. I should have just saved my shots for the SU-130. Sad. This is what happens when you go for the kills. I blame you for you. This is all your fault. Okay. Mr. SU-130 is... He's just gonna pull in front of the SU-152 because he doesn't want to take a single shot from me. Okay, well, this game was not farmable. But I guess a GG. Bad shot on ICU. Had time to aim. Didn't know the Emil thing, though. That's funny. I know, right, Fishy? It's always been a weak spot on that tank. So if you're able to aim pretty well, it's helpful if you don't have the highest pen. I mean, I could have aimed the shot more in the ICU, but I thought he was going to turn and pull back behind the rock, so I just shot right towards the bigger weak spot. I could have aimed a little longer, but I wasn't sure if I had time. Good to see you back, Fatness. Hey, thank you. Pepeka took W. Pepeka W. I see. Finally, F in chat. F. Okay, so I'm gonna go heavy side. Enemy team help. Actually, what is this matchmaking? No, they have Type 68 and a motion. And what do we get? We get a Chieftain T95. We are getting wrecked on heavy side if we try heavy side flank. We have to win the med side. That's the only case. The motion's slow enough where I doubt he's going to commit to this flank. And the type will probably want to support him. TDs will probably want to support him as well. So I guess I'll have to go corner. I was hoping their meds weren't going to commit here. Looks like they are committing. Oh boy, this is slow. We're going to do our best to get over here and help our meds out. And you can see there is already a Type 68 in our spawn here. Now they have TDs that I will not be able to spot for the time being. So let's be careful not to get overextended here. But I would really like to start clearing this side out as well. But man, if that's, well, okay. Amex Defender being quite aggro as well. I think we can actually make the play here. I should be unspotted for just long enough where I can pull forward and start crossfiring out this Pepega Piggy. 1 HE into him for 400 or so, 480-ish damage. Very cool. He is getting a little low on the HP bar, so let's get ready to kill him. Boom, one quick kill into him. Very nice. This Defender Mark 1 trying to shoot at me. Not going so well for our G here. All right, one premium round into him maybe. Ooh, that armor profile is actually pretty strong, even to my APCR. Okay, we're reloading now, and we do have to watch out for our rear, as I predicted. So that's the Type 68. The reason I don't want to pull back too far, that's why. I didn't want to get shot or spotted up by all of those TDs. So now that I shouldn't get spotted up by them, I'm going to keep pulling back just a little bit, buddy. Excuse me, dude. I'm just trying to pull down from here so the type can't shoot me. Thank you. Now I should be able to pre-aim for this G-Sword here. So let's put one quick shell to the G-Sword. 390. Very cool. He is now a one-shot. He gets taken down. Somehow I got spotted there. So is the way of life. Put a quick kill shot into this man as well. Let's reload the magazine. Okay, I'm very happy I went med side this battle. I didn't farm quite as much as I wanted to because I was picking up kills. That 7-second interclip reload is, or 6.7-second interclip reload is very long. So it can make farming damage a little bit difficult, especially if your team is just blitzing through a flank, as is what happened this battle. Okay, I know it's risky with their Type 68 in our spawn, but I would really like to start farming up some damage. So let's put a shell into the Mr. Motion here. We might have time to hit a second shell into him. Nice, 420 exactly. What an epic gamer roll. We have the Type 68 over here. Motion's just suiciding. Let's see if we can put another shell into our mans here. I'm acting like I'm just backing up. I think he's going to pull down and maybe give me a side shot here. So let's see. All right, he's pulling into the open ever so slightly. Bop right into the side, 408. Very nice. Apparently he doesn't have the best view range. Cool beans. Okay. So hopefully he's pulling back. We should just be able to yellow for damage at this point. I mean, it would take him like 3 shots on average to kill me here. I should be fine. Progetto bouncing a shot. He takes a shot to the face, but he'll probably pen the next couple of shots. Ooh, give me that damage. Give me the damage. Surprisingly, we won because my team realized, oh no, we can't win heavy side. Oh, okay. Just back up in front of me. Why not? Okay. I mean, dude, you have 1,000 HP. You have more than enough hit points to kill this dude. All right, one shell into this man's here, and he is dead to the Progetto. Not a bad game. Moist. Thanks. What is that donation? But thank you. Have you got plate from YouTube? Oh no, you need 100,000 subs to get a plate from YouTube, my dude. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. If you guys want to subscribe, give me 100,000 subscribers, then heck, why not? Okay, let's play one more game in the T28 Defender, then we're gonna move on to the IS-3 Defender. Star-studded chat tonight. Good times. Balance Fatness. Fatness ignores you, shaking my head. I bet he doesn't even kiss the homies goodnight. Bro, Panda, how does it feel to get ghosted by... Oh my gosh. Blaming Fidui. Wait, hey, what's up, Panda? See, I wasn't reading chat. Tank, stop making assumptions. I had not read chat. This is not fair. He didn't ghost me. He's just sweating. See, Panda knows what's up because whenever I'm in voice chat, they always know when I'm sweating because all of a sudden, I will stop talking for like 2 or 3 minutes. And they're just like, ah, Fatness is sweating again. That's just how it is. Are much semesters left? About 2. Depending if I fail any classes or not, which I hope I don't. But, you know, there's always a first. Okay, let's put a quick shell into this 112 here. Nice early shot to start the game off with. We know where their convoy is, which is really good, because that's the one that has all of the alpha. There is a tortoise over here. Oh, my auto-aim tracked onto the VK. I was trying to shoot the tortoise in the side. Sadly, due to auto-aim, though, that shot did hit way too far in the front. And, oh, wow, we have already lost one of our tanks here. Okay, so it looks like this WZ here might try shooting at me. I'm going to start pushing the outside because we have our convoy on the outside, right? So let's get unspotted here for a second. I'm sure they're expecting me. There's the Action X and everything. I'm going to wait for our convoy to create a bit of a diversion, maybe, and then start pressuring these dudes. So we have the Action X here. Put 400 damage into him. Very nice. There is the Object 752 here, but he's not paying attention to me. I'm going to focus 752. He's the more dangerous autoloader. Boom, another shell into this man's here. My team's holding corner for the time being. Conway's not paying attention. This looks like these 752 is not paying attention. Just put a quick shell into this Action X. Very nice. I also have a 54E2 with me, so we should be fine on this flank. I just have to take it easy. Our Conway's making great bait. That's the reason I decided to commit to this outside lane, because I knew our Conway was going to be the best bait ever. He's just going to distract those dudes in their spawn, which should leave me relatively free to work here without having to deal with a ton of tanks looking at me. And that's precisely what happened here. So 752 is thinking about pushing up. He fires a shell off here, which is cool. Put a quick shell into the side of his turret. Very nice. He has like only a 3.5-second interclip, I think. So let's just pull back for a second here. Maybe it's 4. There we go. He fired both shots off from the magazine. Let's kill the Conway. Boom. Quick and easy kill shot into this dude. And oh, it's a wild Action X Boutte. It's HE. Oh yes, 499. Very nice. 2.7k damage dealt. That's what we like to see. We're going to pull back just a little bit here. And I think the game's already won. I mean, everyone spotted this Object 752 really is the only tank that has hit points at this point. So, you know what? I don't mind taking some damage from this dude. Because I'm a filthy damage farmer. And I want mine damage. So let's pull forward here. Boom. One quick shell into our man's here. Give him a little love tap ram as well while we're at it. Now, luckily, I have a lot of gun depression, so... Ow. It didn't even hit his hull. So you're kidding me? It ricocheted off of his gun from there? Whack. Okay, let's pull back a little bit here. Upper plate. 3,600 damage dealt. Very nice. Hopefully this dude should be good to clear up the kill shot here. Uh-oh, he done failed. He done failed! He done failed. Oh no. This is so sad. Whatever will I do? Oh right, I'm a damage farmer. I YOLO for damage. This is my life. Boom, one quick shell into this dude. We're gonna pull the big flank on him. Very easy peasy. And that's 4k damage. Not a half bad battle. Our T-54E2 messed up just a little bit. Huh? Huh? Tanks, what are you smoking? Get some help. Thanks for the donation, though. Are you playing on mobile? No, these are PC controls. You see? Oh my gosh. I thought my allies killed him because I heard the blowing up sound. It was actually my allies dying, and I went AFK for a moment. See, I am just so good at this game, guys. Obviously. Very sleepy now, so go to bed. WoTFatness. Good night, chat. Good night, dude. Thank you for dropping by today's stream. When you hit the upper plate and it goes into the track, LOL. I see. Is that what happened? This is so sad. iPad with 120 FPS is impressive. Yes, it is a 2020 iPad Pro. 11 inches. All right. What's up, G? By the way, Chief, I don't have to worry too much about you. Why, you ask? Because you're going to bounce that second shot, and then I'm just going to bop you. Fail at bopping you. Luckily, I have good traverse. Uh-oh, there's a T95. Uh-oh, there's a T95. Nice. All right. Good stuff. T28 Defender. 4k damage. Maybe a first class. Probably not an ace, but definitely first class. And, yeah. Good tank. Overall, mark of approval. A little boring at times. Okay, it wasn't ace. Perfect game to leave it off for this part of the segment of the stream. Overall, pretty snazzy tank. Not really my type of vehicle, but I can see why a lot of players enjoy it. All right, HisRoyal Defender time. We're going old school. As a matter of fact, this tank is so old school. It is the only one that has like a bluish gray hue to the skin. All the other Defender tanks have a bit more of a brownish gray hue. This one stands out a little bit. Similar to the T28 Defender, except you have a 23-second magazine reload time. You have less gun depression, and I believe it's a longer incher clip. Now, the one caveat is this tank is a whole lot faster than the T28 Defender. As you can see, its acceleration, its top speed, unless you get stuck on a hill like that, it is definitely a lot faster. And so some players might actually find that they prefer this tank in its playstyle more than the T28 Defender. Now, incher clip reload 7.5 seconds. That's really long compared to 6.7, right? Yes, almost an extra second of incher clip reload time. We have a wild AMX 1390 here, and oh, there's that gun depression. It's not very good, and as you just noticed there, boom! We do at least hit one really nice shot into that AMX 1390 there. Let's pull away from the 1390. Let's get ready to see if this dude decides to pull up or not. He does not. I'm gonna act like I'm distracted here. Oh, okay. Nice one. I love it. I just love it when I turn my turret and I scope in, and then all of a sudden my screen is looking at a tank I wasn't even trying to shoot at. Okay, let's pull back from the Waffenträger. Very cool. AMX 1390 is having a whole great time. Let's put another shell into him. Very nice. That's 800 damage dealt already. I mean, so far, regular IS-3 would have been doing just as well here, to be fair. Because when it comes down to it... Okay, there we go. A regular IS-3 might not have been able to get that shell in there, so that's cool. Cool. AMX goes down. We have already farmed a full magazine of damage. That's always very satisfying, isn't it? This Action X should keep the IS-5 down. Tank, stop being so sus. Thanks for the donation there. But cease this sussiness. All right. So Borsig's about to go down here. I don't know what's with your incredible grammar, my dude. All right. So Borsig's getting quite aggro here. Let's pull back in case that Borsig tries to YOLO in and shoot me. He is trying to. Let's put a quick kill shot towards him. Sadly, I get a little bit scammed here. And it looks like my allies are not doing a whole lot to help me out. So let's put one more shell towards this dude. Let's keep our third shot here. Specifically for the Borsig. I'm gonna act like I'm just backing up here. If this dude decides he wants to just YOLO in on me, he can. It's probably going to be his death. So let's keep backing up from him. Very cool. Okay, it's looking a little bit better now. Oh, he does pull forward. I get absolutely scammed on him, sadly. I didn't really aim that in super well. It's because I had to snapshot it. I was thinking about killing that tiger too, so I had to snapshot that shell. Hopefully our Centurion can pick up a kill on the Borsig. I believe in you. You have to reload. Oh, he misses point blank. Okay, well, that's precisely what I did. FE301's going to go down here. This game is looking a bit toasty. It's partially my fault. I missed up way too many kill shots this battle. So that's definitely on me for sure. Okay. All right, let's think about this. Where's that Borsig going to come from? I have to be able to traverse really fast to kill one of these dudes. All right. One quick track shot into our man's here. Let's see. Let's see. We don't know where the Borsig is just yet. It's over. Why try so hard? Yeah, I can't even pen this dude. Partially my fault. I threw a little bit there. Although, to be fair, that Borsig should have died to the T34 and our Centurion. They both fluffed their kill shots on him. And I fluffed my kill shot on him too. One very lucky Borsig. Although, to be fair, with mine, I barely had time to snap that shot off because I was shooting while rotating my turret because I looked away for a moment trying to think about killing the tiger there. So I partially threw there a little bit, but yeah, Ally's also big time through there too. Feels bad, man. Not real 3D. I'm just bad on mobile since I was top 10,000 aim lab player at one stage, so I find PC way easier to lock onto targets. That's perfectly fine. A lot of players aren't built for mobile, right? Heinz ketchup. Why? Why? You think the Conk is one of the best T28 heavies out there? Geo started responded to that earlier, but you're not listening to me. Yeah, not real 3D. I don't wear 3D glasses and sit in the theater playing Blitz. Yes. All right, let's give the HisRoyal Defender another go. The gun trolled me definitely there. 2 kill shots in the Borsig that 100% like could have just easily killed him. Sadly, didn't go through. Ooh, now that's a nice shot to go through. We're getting a nice early shot on Mr. T43 here. If we had killed that Borsig, we actually might have been able to win that, right? Sadly, it's not the case. Anyways, enemy teams seem a little split here, which is why I'm a bit on the edge about pushing all the way up. But yeah, Tiger, okay, most of their team's up top. Okay, let me reload here. Come on, Skoda. Our lights need to pull back just a little bit. They're going to get just wrecked if they play super aggressive there. I'm going to provide support for these dudes, but I'll have to be careful. They do have a T28 Proto, a Tiger 2, a VK-4503, you know, a lot of very solid tier 8 vehicles that if we are a little bit too aggressive, a little careless, could easily just YOLO us and kill us, right? So it's just me and these 2 light tanks, really, on this hill. So I'm going to have to take it just a little bit easy here. Now, we might be able to artificially create a little bit of gun depression here. Boop, quick shot to this man's. That's what we like to see. Let's see if I can bait this T28 into staying in the open to shoot at me. Can't quite do that. Looks like this VK might pull forward a little bit aggressively for FB here. I should be fine in this position for a little longer. He does fire, but he gets a little bit on the cold feet there. Boom. Another shell into our man's here. I'm bringing him down to about a 2 shot if I don't low roll him. And we have time to maybe get 1 shell into this T28 Defender here. 500 max shell. Nice. So we make the T28 a 2 shot as well. Very cool. Okay, so we're going to pull out. Oh, that's a prototype, not a Defender. Bless that poor soul. Oh, bless him. Playing a T28 prototype. Poor dude. Poor dude. Let's see if I can help my team on the AT-15 here. This AT-15 looks like he's being a bit of a gamer for my allies to deal with here. So while he's rotating into the open, boom. 1 quick shell into our man's here. T43 is pulling out a little bit aggressively too. I want to kill this T28 AT-15 if I can. He has high DPM. He's going to be a bit of an issue for my teammates to deal with. But while we're at it, let's pull back a little bit. I'm just going to keep these dudes caught in a bit of a crossfire here. Let's see if we can put a shell into Mr. Tiger. Nice. Bringing the Tiger down to a 1 shot. We've done 3,000 damage so far. Let's pull back into cover. T28 might get ready to push on me soon. So while I'm reloading, I'm just going to turn around a little bit, just in case, you know, he decides to YOLO into me. I don't want to necessarily push into the open, but never mind. He has other plans. He is. Oh, wow. It's a T43. Actually, you know what? I can totally deal with this dude. There we go. He's running away. Cool beans. I'm going to get ready to put a shell into this T28 here. 466 into him. Let's pull into cover again. Very cool. This T43 really can't just sit there and shoot at me for days because he will die. All right, let's see if we can do anything about Mr. T28 here. Boom. Quick kill shot into our man's. Very nice. This is what we like to see. This was a pretty solid game, if I say so myself. Definitely illustrating a little bit better what this tank is really capable of if you put it in the right situation. At least its armor, well, not perfect, is a little bit more capable than the T28 prototype, in my opinion. Ah, very nice. Get a nice little ram kill on this dude. And that just leaves 2 one-shot heavies, so I can just YOLO and feel happy with my day. One big thing I will note, this tank does get 300 more hit points than the T28 Defender, which is really nice. You know, you'll be able to clutch up a little more often than that. So I don't know why so many people think the IS-3 Defender is this. Okay, that was a bad shot. I shouldn't have shot on the move there. I don't know why so many people think that the IS-3 Defender is like this really atrociously bad tank. It's actually, in my opinion, it's still really solid. I saw some people in chat that were just like, yo, this is the worst tier 8 heavy in the game. I'm like, brother, absolutely not. 4,300 damage dealt. Not bad. It could have been a little higher if I knew how to aim, but obviously I don't. I'm a noob. Good stuff. Happy to see you're recovered from the mega stream. I hope school was was off to a good start. Thank you very much, Clean Channel. Yeah, I did recover from that mega stream. That 10-hour monstrosity of a stream. And then I did nothing but schoolwork for 2 weeks. Your Discord invite says invalid address, can't join. Oh, really, Dondi? Interesting. I'll just have to create a new invite then. I will look into that. I mean, dude, that Discord invite's been there for like a year and a half probably, and I haven't like adjusted it, so it might be outdated. Fatness, I like your hair. Kid Mungo, thank you very much. All right. Mango. All right. What do you mean, poor dude? I like T28 prototype. Sir? Good on you. Most people, though, are not very fond of the T28 prototype experience, me included. Tank's just too slow given what type of armor it has. If it had good armor, it'd actually be okay. But it doesn't. And so that's why it sucks. Okay. So enemy teams seem to be a little bit splitty here. There's a Hurry type 1 over on this side. Ooh, hello. You're going to give me a nice shot. Boom, let's aim that in just a little bit. Never mind. I rushed it because I thought he was going to back up the moment he got shot. Turns out this dude's just big chilling. He's like, nah, fam. I'm chilling. Put another shell into him. Wow, I can't spot him because of the tree's position here. Manta's really big chilling. He's like, I am going to hit my shot. I do not care how many hit points I lose in the process. Okay, so enemy team's a bit split. This VK and Hori are by themselves. My team are doing okay on that side. They probably will lose it eventually. But, ooh, wow. Skoda T25 means business. I mean business. I'm going to push in on our mans here. Okay, so Skoda might have bit off a little bit more than he could chew. Let's see if we can bait a shell out of this dude. Oh, thank you very much, Matthew. Do appreciate the donation. You should think about making some player improvement content. I used to do that a lot more when I made how to play videos, but then I made how to play videos on like all the important takes, so I switched back to streaming. So, which overall, I think streaming does provide the best kind of like prolonged player improvement experience. If you watch enough streams for long enough, you can pick up on so much from the game. But yeah, more typical tutorials and stuff. Maybe one day I'll have to get back into it. It depends though, because like those videos I used to make back in the day took about as much time as a single stream. And so for me, I thought it was just much more valuable to stream than to spend all that time making a 15-20 minute video when, you know, streams are a lot more fun, especially because you get to communicate with the community and stuff like that a lot more. All right, so this game was over pretty fast. I pretty much killed that tier 7 heavy tank, that Skoda T46. Looks like it has decent armor, except for that lower plate. Yeah, I mean, I know it's like this cool new event tank, but really I don't think it's worth getting. Actually, it's not worth getting for me. A lot of players actually may like it. I'm not a fan of slow heavy tanks, especially in tier 7. So, yeah, it looks really slow. So, not for me. Probably a decent tank all the same, though. Okay, so this 54 is just... I don't know what he's doing. Dude's getting brained on by a T28 HTC. That's just embarrassing. And so we will probably not be able to kill him. That was a very fast game and slow game all at the same time. Thank you again, Matthew, for the donation. Yeah, the gun in T20 Proto is good. Got 4K at T20 Proto. Even I'm stuck at this game. I thought you meant average. I'm like, dude, 4K average at T20 Prototype? You are insane. It does have a good gun, I will admit. Oh, my Fatness twin sister looks hot. What do you mean? Oh, right, because I saved a mustache. Now I know why everyone's saying I look like... Fatness's twin sister. It makes sense now. Can you believe it took me an hour and 14 minutes to figure that out? I was wondering why you guys were saying that. I am just an idiot. To me, this kind of feels like a Tiger P with worse stats. HE'd in the rear. And I got watched getting HE in the rear. Oh, enjoy that experience. Okay, we're going to spot up mid once again. As you guys know, I'm just not a fan of going into A. Although it is tier 8, maybe it's more acceptable to pull that stun off in tier 8, but we will see. We're going to spot up a, not a, B side, hopefully. And then we'll look at the mini-map. My teammates are mostly going towards A, which is fine. You know, if they want to do that, I'm not going to say it's a bad idea necessarily. I personally just don't like playing A anymore. All right, we have the Centurion 5-1 over here. See if there's anything I can do to dismand. I get a little bit scammed. Now, luckily, my space side armor just goes Giga Chad mode. We actually do ricochet a shot from this T28 E5 here. Let's put a quick shell into him. Very nice. We are relatively hull down, although we do have a T28 prototype just chilling in Narnia. We do manage to ricochet a shell. And so now I'm going to take just a moment here to aim this shot in maybe on their action. Boom, quick shot into him. Let's pull back because it's a defender. I don't want to take like another 400 from him. So while that's happening, here's the issue that my team has to deal with. Oh dear, please don't shoot at me. You guys are so mean. My gosh. The issue is the T28 Defender is going to kind of crossfire out my team here. I don't know what this 1390 is doing, but he's being very aggressive. You do know your one clip range, right, dude? You know, I'm going to hold mid for a little longer. Might be a mistake. Maybe I'll get crossfired out. Maybe I'll die. But, okay, that's the T28 Defender there. But I do see some value for my team by doing this. Mostly because I can keep their tanks kind of out of the line of crossfiring at my allies. Okay, let's put another shell into our mans here. Oh my gosh. That shot goes to Narnia. Now, I am getting yelled by, I'm sure, the AMX here. So let's pull away from Mr. AMX, who is clearly just full sending it for me. Not really sure if this is a good idea, buddy. 525 HE into him there, making him into a one-shot. I am temporarily safe here. My allies are all here to support me. So yeah, I don't know why the AMX went for that YOLO run, because he couldn't, like, put a full clip into me. It looked like he only had one shell. Okay. T28's getting brained on here. Let's get ready to maybe put some high explosive or something into his tank. I don't know if I have the gun depression. It looks like I do not have the gun depression to deal with him. Now, this AMX is going to pull forward here. Boom, quick kill shot into him. Very nice. I don't think I'm going to drop down. It's going to be harder for me to farm up damage. And let's just not reload the magazine just yet. Oh, what? No. No, 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 no. That shot should not have hit, and it definitely should not have penned. That is some biased RNG, if I have ever seen it. My goodness, that was a joke. Bless that ISU. He probably has no clue what happened there. All right, HE. Nice, 497. And we got about 3k damage out. Not bad. That shot was crazy. I don't know how that hit. What a gamer experience. All right, 2,800 or so damage dealt. Not bad. How many games have we played? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I always try to do at least 5 in each vehicle before repeating the cycle. Wow, that shot curved. Bro, that RG, this guy. OP aim. Easy, dude. Easy. that troll gun, LOL. He was behind the rock already, LOL. And over some RNG. You know, I gotta relook at that shot. Hold up. It hit like the outside of his tank. I can almost guarantee it. Okay, so we go through. We put a quick shell into this man's here. The ISU shoots me, right? Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see that much of his tank was visible, but my reticle wasn't on him. My pointer was at the rock. It looks like it hit maybe the very corner of his mantlet right there. Or no, it hit the very outside of his hull. That dude's just very unlucky. That is very, very unlucky. Poor dude. Gamer RNG was on the Fatness' side, and we get them dubs. Easy. Oh man, Chad curving shells. It actually didn't curve. It just looked that way because my pointer wasn't on him. It was on the rock. So technically, he was still partially in my reticle when I fired that shell. But it just looked really, really weird because it was like only an inch of his tank that was visible. You aim, you miss, you just point and shoot at Russian tank things. Dude, for real. Like, point and shoot is how it works. Almost 200 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Let's reach that 200 like mark. That show looked like it hit the rock. It almost hit the rock, but RNG was on my side. All right. All right, okay. So, let's see. What are we going to do now? So far, I've had a pretty good experience with all these fatness using laser weapons through a rock. LOL. So far, I've had a pretty good experience in all the defenders. You know, I've been pulling probably about 2,800 or so average in most of them. T28 Defender, I think because I got a couple of 4K damage games, is also at about that mark. So, overall, results have not been too shabby, I would say. Come on, you gotta pull forward, right? You always do. I'm gonna wait for these dudes to get a little bit aggro here. I'm sure this T43 is gonna be the first one to pull forward and just like peek through this bush. Right? Okay. There's the smasher. I know the mistake that happens if we overextendo. We die-o. That's not a great experience. But it looks like my allies are throwing the hill, so I might have to turn back soon. Dang it, I really wanted just to hold this corner. Oh, my team got wrecked. Oi, 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 oi. What are you doing, T43? What are you doing? Bop. 442. You know, if we're having quote-unquote bad gun handling, this tank sure does seem to hit a lot. You know, that's all I say. Here, another shot to this man's here. The Chisei's shooting at me, but I mean, I have a bunch of TDs here for support, so if this dude keeps pulling forward to shoot at me, it's going to be the end of him. Borsig does hit me. Broken gun because who needs to aim? Now let's pull back a little bit there. That was a bit of a mistake. I didn't think the Borsig was there because he hadn't shot our Skoda or both of our Skodas on pulling forward, so I thought I was safe. Turns out he must have rotated back. Okay. So one of our Skodas is down. Here's what we can do. I mean, they have a CS-52 list on the hill. The Smasher's in spawn. T-43's in spawn. Waffenträger is covering that side. The only tanks that I'm concerned about is the WZ and the AT-15. There's the AT-15. Here's the WZ. Let's aim for a side. 350. Very cool. If he keeps pulling forward, we can maybe put another shell into him. If this dude gets through here safely, we are kind of hardcore screwed. So let's try not to. So for some really unexplainable reason, our let's try and make this dude a one-shot. For some unexplainable reason, our charioteer decided to yellow into him. Not really sure why. I guess he just thought it was a really good idea. So we do lose this game. Partially my fault. I should have helped my team on hill a little more. I didn't think they were going to get wrecked on hill so bad. I mean, we had 2 TDs covering this side, and our Pantera and 54 lightweight were going to take the hill. But, I mean, yeah, they didn't have any heavy tank support, so it's a little predictable that would happen. So sadly, that game doesn't end so well for us. But we still did about 2k damage. I mean, we still did better than everyone else on the team. Our lightweight did a single shot. Our Pantera did a single shot. I mean, yeah, most of our teammates didn't do too well there, so sad. Okay, AMX-13 Defender time. This tank, I believe, has 180 alpha damage, or is it 170? 4 shots in the magazine, a 1.7 second intro clip. It's very fast. This one's a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy this one. It's delicate. It's a light tank, and it feels a whole lot like a light tank, but it is a pretty fun tank to just whip around in and go bop, 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 and that's exactly what this tank does. 252 is good. Mark 1's more fun. Mark 1 takes a little more skill. Too slow. All right. So as you can see, this tank definitely is not too slow. We are easily cruising over 60 kilometers an hour. We've already reloaded our magazine, and we are ready to dish the dirt on the enemy team as they cross. So I'm going to try and spot the crossing here just a little bit. Let's see if we can get an idea of where their team is headed. So far, no one spotted. Okay. So either their whole team's spawn sniping or their whole team's kind of A. Let's keep spotting up a little bit here. And as you can see, no one spotted just yet. There we go. We do find a wild Hori. Now, I don't know if he can spot me from there, because this tank has really good camo, but he probably spotted me at the end. Yeah, once he pulled through the bush, he spotted me up. Cool. So I act like I'm not paying attention. And we're just going to rotate around up top to this corner. That way I can use the bushes as concealment. So there's the Hori. Looks like someone did shoot at him, which is cool. Hori's just kind of big chilling over here. He's probably going to die pretty fast, but still, I don't want to take 560 damage when I only have minuscule amount of hit points. Now, he can't spot me from here. Although if I pull forward too much, he will be able to. So let's see if we can spot him up first. Okay. Bit of a risky play. Hello, you there? Aha, so he is here. All right, 1 shot at the tracks. 1 pen. 2 pen. 1 and sadly ricochet. Another pen. Okay, I'll take that. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so we didn't pen our full magazine. The key to this tank, you gotta YOLO the tanks that aren't looking and just get to their sides and clip them. Its dispersion actually isn't all that great, sadly. Okay, I'm just gonna pull down because I don't want to get nuked by this dude. And I think what we need to do right now is just kill this Ho-Ri because the Ho-Ri doesn't have a whole lot of support. So let's get ready to deal with the Ho-Ri. He's spotted, so I'm sure the Ho-Ri's gonna pay attention to him. But nope, he just decides not to shoot the 252U and instead tunnel me, which is a great idea, I guess. He's gonna die anyway, so may as well. We have this T28 Shark here. One shell to him, catch him on fire. Sadly, the second shot misses. Now we have a lot more map control. Now, unfortunately, we did lose our tanks in mid, but the positive thing is I should be able to start flanking the enemy team a little more now, get some crossfires going. And, well, that's not a tank I wanted to see. One shell to the WZ, 2 shots towards the WZ, 3 shots towards the WZ, and 1 hatch shot, not quite. Okay, so we can almost one-clip the WZ. We need to bring him down to about 600 HP, though, before we can do that. So let's rotate out again to a position where the WZ will not be able to outspot me, right? So back here, I should be good. The WZ won't have view range to spot me. I'm going to see if I can crossfire out this Emil at all. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. So the Emil is rotating in the open ever so slightly. Okay, there's the WZ. Let's aim in on him again. Boom. Another shell to the WZ. Sadly, that one's a ricochet. Sadly, that one's a miss. Let's see if we can make him a one-shot here. Nah, the WZ just has so much armor. I'm going to continue working this flank for just a little longer here. I think what I will eventually do is YOLO the WZ. Am I spotted? I don't think so. It's hard to tell if I'm spotted or not. Probably am. Okay, let's see. Can I work anywhere else to support my teammates? Not quite. Okay, we just got to kill this WZ. That's our only option that's left to us now. I'm wasting too much time on them. Although the WZ has such good traverse speed, it's going to be high risk to try and kill him. But it is... this game's over. I mean, there's just too many hit points left in this battle for me to do a whole lot about it. All right, here's the WZ. Boom, one quick shell to him. And apparently that's a ricochet because that tank has just way too much armor. Now, thankfully, he does fluff that shell, which means I might be able to kill him. But, I mean, the bad news is the RU's a 2-clip, right? All these tanks are just so healthy for me to deal with. Yeah, they have way too many hit points for me to deal with here. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We know where the RU is. I'm going to get spotted no matter which way I go. Okay, we got to try and clip this RU when he's approaching me from this side, right? Is he not over here? Oh, wow, he went from behind. Sadly, taking an HE from the RU here. Unable to hit that second shell into him. Just keep running for a little. Okay, let's get some distance between the RU. Now, the RU's fast, but I think I actually have better acceleration than him. RU is almost within clippable range. I will have to hit like 2 more shots on him. Ooh, he did not outspot me. Interesting. All right, let's hit like 1 or 2 shots into this dude. 1 shot here, 2 shots there. My goodness, that's unlucky. That tank does not have good on-the-movement dispersion. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's get up close and personal. See, if I'd only hit 1 more shell on him, I could have killed him. We did about 3k damage. Not bad. I got a little scammed against that WZ. That tank is so annoying to deal with when you're in a low-pen light tank. That's probably the only complaint I kind of have about this tank is, yeah, you don't have a ton of pen, right? And unfortunately, when you're facing something like the WZ, which has such good traverse, it's really hard to reliably penetrate them. But, oh well. It was a good try. It was a good try. My team didn't really do all that well. Sadly, I had to take a shot from the Ho-Ri. I thought, okay, our 252U is literally spotted pulling up from this side. This dude's going to be looking at the 252U so I can push from his left. Nah, this dude's literally just sitting in a bush staring at the Narnia. And so, unfortunately, I took a shot from the Ho-Ri there. Fun fact, I have the world record in T28 Defender. What is it? And from what time frame? I started the game after Lost Temple was temporarily removed. It's been over a year now. Dude. I remember when Lost Temple, that really small map, I even forget its name, Copperfield and Mirage were tier 10 maps. Those were good days. All right, 1 quick shelter, our man's here. Screaming easy. Wow, this dude's quite literally, his username is easy. Okay. Here's the Tiger. I'm going to play this game a little bit different. Instead of being your just chillin' medium light tank. Dude, you're fine, Leopard. It's a Panther. You can 1v1 him. He's by himself. I'm just relocating so I can crossfire their heavies. Our Leopard's actually running away from a single Panther. Anyways, that's not the point. But the point is, I want to play a little bit differently this battle to get a little bit more of a crossfire on some of these enemy tanks here. Now, I am spotted up, sadly. So try and stay safe. I'm going to see if anyone pulls back. I'm assuming this Type 68 is going to pull back. When he does, I can start nuking him. But let's see. Is he going to stop perfectly just outside of my reticle? Isn't he? Ooh. So that's the Scorpion G there. Oh, never mind. He's trying to shoot at me. That's cute. I thought, honestly, he would be paying attention to different things, but it looks like I am more beautiful. Okay. There's the Borsig. Cool stuff. Okay. Really? Their Waffenträger's flanking us now. Gosh, this team is just simply stellar. I don't know why our very big brain Leopard 1 decided, or Leopard PTA decided to just abandon us. And, like, I was trying to crossfire heavies, but you would have been fine on that flank, dude. A tier 9 med versus a tier 8 med is going to have no problem. Sadly, that's a ricochet. Second shot might have gone in. Third shot doesn't. Okay, let's reload again. My teammates are winning the ship here, which is cool, I suppose. Where's our Leo? There he is. Just, this Leo is not making the most big boy plays, dude. I thought you were going to kill the Panther on that flank, but apparently I thought wrong. All right, one shell into this dude. Very nice. Scorpion's backing up, maybe. Not quite. There we go. The gun's okay. Okay, we've done 700 damage. It could be a lot worse. Now, we do have to watch out for that Waffenträger, as we know he's on a flank. Thankfully, he didn't HE pen me, or else this game would be a whole lot worse for me. There's their standard Borsig. He has just fired his shot. Let's put 1 HE into him, not worth. We'll just shoot AP. 2 shots, 3 shots, and a kill shot. Nice. 700 damage into that dude about. Let's pull forward a little bit. Our Leo, unfortunately, was taken out here. But let's just reload for a little. Wait for our camouflage to reset. And then, you know, the Panther's probably just going to die because he's being really aggro. Now, luckily, the Waffenträger, the Borsig, I think it only has, Rheinmetall Waffenträger auf Panzer IV. Which one is it? Waffenträger auf Panzer IV. I'm mixing up their names. Very professional. Luckily, that tank, I think, only has 600 alpha now, so he can't really guarantee the kill shot on me, but he could always high roll me. There we go. See, this takes a lot more fun when you can YOLO it around like that and clip tanks from medium to close distance. The issue is this map, they just had a ton of heavy tanks sitting there, right? So I really couldn't make that play. And even more of a problem. Oh-wee. Okay. And even more of a problem was, yeah, I just lost a lot of hit points in that initial volley from the enemy team. All right, one shell. Does this tank have less HE alpha than it has on its, oh, I only had 3 HE shells left. Less HE alpha than it has on its AP. I swear I was rolling less than AP there, even though the Waffle didn't have a spell liner. Defender harder to HE pen than the 1390. That is nice, I will admit. Thankfully, it has like some space armor on the side, I think. This flat portion here, I don't think is HEable. I think it's spaced, like technically spaced, so that's helpful. Hey, Vaness, what do you think the voltage of the engine of the Defender tank might feel good? I'm not a masochist, just interesting. What? I will admit, out of all of the Defender tanks, the AMX Defender is probably the hardest to play. It's great and fun in the right hands, but to your standard players out there, you might find it quite difficult to get a grasp of. It's just really delicate, you know, that's the thing. You really don't ricochet. And while you do have a good, you know, mobility profile, your gun depression absolutely sucks. I wish this tank had like 7 degrees. Like, how does my gun not depress more, you know? So, you know, its gun depression's a bit bad, so you have to push on flat ground engagements more or less, which is why, you know, doing typical haul down light tank stuff isn't really an option for this tank. You just have to try and catch those tanks off guard that are in the open and bop them, right? And so we're going to start spotting up the enemy spawn a little bit more here. Here's the T-54 lightweight. One quick shell into our man's here. He's probably going to run through the mid. Boom. Second shell into our man's here. Nice. So we get 2 shells in the lightweight. Let's reload. We only have a 13-second magazine reload, which is pretty nice. What I think I'm going to do here. Let's see. Yes. Is that older tank spot up? That is 6 of them, right? Or at least 5. Can't really tell. They're too clustered together. All the same, we can start shooting these dudes in the side. One shell into our man's here. Auto aim, tracking onto the wrong target. Kind of messing with me a little bit there. Boom, another shot. And another shot. Very nice. Okay, so their whole team's just YOLOing this way. I just need to pull in from behind or the sides and start farming them out. Really, that's all I need to do. The lightweight's just going to sit here and tunnel because that's a good idea. I guess when he has that many hit points, it's the most logical option for our mans here. But will it be enough? Will it be enough? Boom. One quick shell into our mans here. Bring him down to a one shot. See if we can bait him out. Let's see. I don't want to over-aggress because I don't want the Skoda or T25 or Skoda to just turn around and YOLO me. Speaking of which, I'll have to be ready to run away. Oh, there's the Skoda. Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about it. One track shot into our mans here. Second track shot. Let's pull in. My teammates are doing their best to survive. And I'm doing my best to help them out from here. I just really don't want to overcommit and get YOLO'd by a tank with DPM. But the lightweight's dead. This T25 too, I think he's by himself on this side. So let's get ready to start dealing with him. Okay, there's the T25 too. One quick shell into him here. Now, I do have the T25 2 on reload here. Another track shot into our mans. Another shot. Nice. Bringing down his HP. This is what the tank is much better at, right? You catch those tanks off guard, you track them, you jump a full magazine into them, and it's a piece of cake, right? Let's ignore him for a little. He's a one clippable tank. This Skoda's lower HP, so of the heavies. I want to focus these heavies just a little bit. Putting quite a few shots into these heavies. It's just me and a T69 here. The Chimera is the one I really want to kill because he's the fast one here, but I don't think I'll have the mobility to kill him. Now, our T69 does pick up a pretty important kill shot here, and I think now is probably the right moment for me to pick up a kill on this T25-2 here. Now, luckily, I did get a single ricochet shot from this dude, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can bait a shell out of him. There we go. One shell baited, one shot, two shot. Even though he has good DPM, it shouldn't be enough. Okay, kill shot into him. Okay, Chimera is a 2 magazine. IS-3 is a 2 magazine. Mark, oh man, most of these dudes require at least 2 magazines to kill. So my odds of winning are a little bit slim. Sadly. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm a 2-shot, right? I don't have a whole lot of hit points here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to catch out this Chimera first. Okay, he does spot me up here. Sadly, he has better accuracy than me, and so I'm dead. There's just no point running away. It's impossible for a tank on 800 HP to win on such a tiny map. Tiny map shouldn't exist in tiers above 7, but it's whatever. I did 3k damage here, which was fine. Our heavies... Yeah, our heavies didn't do really all that well. Sadly, the team didn't do great. I did my best. I don't think there's a whole lot more I could do there. I mean, a light tank on this map, like, the enemy team sent 7 tanks to one corner, and they're just sitting there. You can't push into them. They'll just turn around and YOLO you. So you have to, like, try and be careful in farming damage on them, and meanwhile, your allies are just sitting there dying, so it's kind of hard. Which defender do you think has the best gun handling? Probably this one, and then the Mark 1, and then probably the T28, and then the IS-3. Although the IS-3 somehow is just hitting cracked shots. Okay. I am going to just go heavy side instead of committing to the med side. Once again, this tank doesn't have the armor or the gun depression to play hull down with a bunch of Pepega tanks like Progetto 46s and whatnot. So I'm gonna at least, okay, not drive into a wall. Well, I just did. I'm gonna try and spot up a little bit more on this side of the map. See if we can find anyone headed over here. If not, then we can try and make a play on them. It all kind of depends. Let's see who gets spotted. There's the T49. So far, no one else is spotted. There we go. 54, E25. That's 4 tanks in the corner there. Probably close to 5. Cool. Okay, there's the Smasher. Nice. Okay, we're going to pull a very quick flank here and hopefully start crossfiring out some of these dudes from behind. Now, you have to be careful when you're doing this because, once again, it's really easy for players to be like, oh, there's an isolated light tank. Let me just turn around and counter YOLO him, right? But if you play it right, you can be a great distraction to the enemy team, pulling their tanks out of the fight, farming up some damage in the process, you know, all that good stuff. All right, here's the Smasher. Now, I don't think he can spot me unless... Okay, he totally did spot me. All right, one shell to this dude. Now, I think he's on reload for a little bit here. Nice. We take about, you know, about half his HP out there. About 690-ish or so. Now we can just run away from this dude. Right? I mean, the Smasher's just spawn sniping. He's doing the spawn sniping Smasher classic. I have to give him kudos for that. All right. Sadly, that shot goes to Narnia. So much for this tank having good gun handling, Fatness. Oh my gosh. So much for this tank having good gun handling. Okay. We're going to keep pulling away from... No! Well, that's not what we want. Ahaha. We baited our tracks. I take it back. That's precisely what we want. Okay. the charioteer still paying attention to me? He is. I'm not really all that concerned. I can just pull back from the smasher. If he tries to sit there and shoot at me. Nice. One more shell to this dude. Let's see what you gonna do. What you gonna do, huh, buddy? That's not gonna work, because I can just pull back. I can just pull back, my dude. Nice. Okay, he is 1 clip range. I am potential HE material for him. However, most of their team is dead. So, I guess my team was just busted and good, which made my life easy. But, yeah, I could have had better damage this game. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can bait Mr. Smasher here. 1 shell into Smasher. Haha, baiting him again. This tank's armor profile actually working pretty well. Although, we get a little bit scammed against him, because that shot goes to Narnia instead of penning his tank, so let's just pull away from him a little bit. Now, the Smasher has a very long reload. I'm not too concerned about getting killed by this dude. Ooh, ooh. Oh! I didn't realize that rock was gonna potentially get me shot. Luckily, Smasher got ahead, like, wasn't his saving grace. Dang it, I'm not farming a whole lot in this tank. And I have like 2,700 average in this tank, because I played it a lot when I was making a video on it back in the day. Where's the face cam? Oh! Well, I don't know what happened to the face cam, but thanks for calling it out. I didn't even notice it was God. Did this match give me lucky player? Who is this dude from Spud? Who is he? Oh, it's their T29 that did 1 shot of damage and died. Brother, you get the exclamation mark, question mark. I love that emote. That's my favorite emote now. Like, that's my favorite emote. Shots go to Narnia. Oz, the Twilight Zone? Yes. They're going all the way to Alderaan, into Alderaan, and blowing Alderaan up. That's what happened. What was I saying before I got distracted talking about Alderaan and Narnia and Oz and whatnot? Close watch replay. Close to watch replay? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, it's already been almost 2 hours. Where's the mustache, Luigi? I know, Luigi's clean shaven again. What can I say? Now my dimples are like super pronounced. You can't see them as well when I have facial hair. But you can once, LOL Luigi. I know, RIP Luigi stash. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's get back into it. AMX 1350, nope, not 1357. It looks like one. 13 Defender. I do like this tank, but, you know, as these games have shown to you, it's a little more hit and miss, especially with all the busted tanks in this tier. What's aiming thoroughly for these tracks? That one goes to Narnia. That one goes to Narnia. That one at least hits where I was aiming. But you can do stuff like that, you know, like boom, 600 hit points out of that Ferdinand in a very short period of time. Quite satisfying, if I say so myself. So there we go. Let's get ready to put another magazine into Le Ferdinand here, although Le Ferdinand pulling back. Now, he can't outspot me. Ferdinand has trashy view range. So, because I know that Borsig is just sitting there, he's like, French light tank, very tasty. I'm going to sit here and just see if I can mess up this Object 252 stay. 1 shot towards the side, 2 shots towards the side. At least 2 out of 3 pen, or 2 out of 4 pen there. WZ is just crossfiring them out. Looks like IS-3 got brained on by everyone. And I think I'll get ready to start spotting up this flank here. So pretty cool. They do have a TI-5E2 up here for some bizarre reason. We do manage to bait a shell from this dude. Put 1 shell into him. Put a 2nd shell into him. He doesn't want to give me another shot. Let's just reload. Oh, I could have shot the Ferdinand, but oh well, so is the way of life. And we have a Wild Tiger 1 getting ready for the full send here. Now, luckily, he hasn't noticed me yet. The Wild Tiger 1 has not noticed the sneaky French light tank on his side. Bop. 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 700 damage taken. See, this is what this tank is so much better at. It's catching tanks off guard and memeing them. And this is what I enjoy doing with this vehicle. When the time is ripe. Okay. Not really sure what your plan is. 200 into you. Boom. Another 180. 180. Boom. Another 180. Let's just pull around. And away we go. You might hit me one more time, but it is no good, sir. Because I am out of here. Oh! Please don't tell me it's the Waffenträger. Of course it's the Waffenträger. Why are you there, of all places, instead of sniping in spawn, where no one can spot you? Ay. I totally got caught off guard. Okay, that's like 5 games in the AMX Defender. I was having so much fun. I should have just pulled to the outside of the hill. I didn't think the Waffle would be YOLOing all the way through A. Interesting play. All right, back to Defender Mark 1 it is. Or Mark 1 Defender, however you wish to pronounce it. Wargaming will still a mustache next month. Maybe. Maybe. I like the duck one. Hi, Fatness Blitz fam. Kazuya. How's it going? Kazuya Ohara. The owner of the flattened red car is going to be angry. Chris Robinson, you were right. My apologies. Hello, I've had mustache for 2 years. I had it for all of summer, and then I was like, okay, guys. Time to kiss the mustache goodbye for the new semester. Fresh start, fresh fatness. I love the MX 1390 with Digger gun for this meme. Yeah. Had one since I was 15. Fantastic get outplayed L. I don't know. I think I just didn't expect the Borsig, who was not getting spotted up there, to just kind of full send down low there. That was just a really poor timing too, because if I had like pushed there even like a couple seconds later, he wouldn't have had shots on me in time. All right, 2 shots into this dude. Boom. All right, some good shots into the Chisei here. 555 damage dealt. We are back into Mark Defender. Defender Mark 1, obviously, this slightly busted tank. Looks like the enemy team are being quite aggro down low. Now, of course, no one's really spotting heavy side, but I don't think that's even necessary. Because, I mean, just look at the enemy tank's positioning right now. Right, there's this dude here. Let's see, T49 in the open, maybe. T49's pulling back just a little bit here. IS-3 is here. Let's see if our T49, 3-1 into him, 3-2 into him, very nice. Let's keep pulling back. We have a good crossfire, so I went into the mid because I felt this would probably be the safest position for me to farm out their team, especially if their heavies decided to not go heavy side. And well, as you can see, that's precisely what happened. Okay, so Mr. T49's in the open for a little bit here. We do have to watch out for the ISU, but I would love to crossfire this IS-3 if you were to pull forward even like a hair more. There we go. 1 shot into this IS-3, 2 shots into this IS-3, 3 shots into this IS-3, and I can definitely see why people love the Defender Mark 1, like 100%. I probably choose the Defender Mark 1 over the AMX 13. Sorry, I keep calling AMX 13 over the AMX Defender. Even though I really like the AMX Defender, its gun handling is good, but I would say it's good enough to accept its kind of poor armor profile, right? You know, the 1390 has a much better gun for what it is, in my opinion. So, yeah, that tank is just going to have to be a solid mid-vehicle. Oh, hello. Enemy armor is damaged. Okay, well, there's like 3 dudes waiting to YOLO me here. That's cool. That's cool by me. All right, 1 shot to your tracks, maybe. Psych. Oop. All right, nope. You really think I wasn't pre-aiming for that, buddy? I saw you coming from a million miles away. Oh, he max-filled me. That's uncool. Anyways, we're reloading our mag, so let's just run to this building. We're gonna run around this building. Oh my gosh, the tank is fast! I was gonna say, you might kill me here. I don't mind if I die so much here. At this point in time, I just want to get some extra damage out, so let's do that. Nice, we got 3,200 damage. You should go down pretty fast here. My team was gonna win anyway, so I was like, I'm just gonna yell for some damage there. Because I was too lazy to sit around, but oh man, Defender Mark 1, pretty spicy. It really means to make the Bobby attachment and Luigi's mustache attachment. I agree. Stagger Lee. It's so hard to do consistent damage without good teams with that tank, bruh. Which one? The AMX Defender? Probably a little bit harder. That's why I said, you know, when I was playing it, like, it's a nice tank, but it's definitely the hardest one out there. Aish! Fannis went from Magnum to be able between streams. Oh my gosh. I thank you for the donation very much. Yeah. That's what happens when Fatness is gone for a few weeks. He appears as a completely new intellectual being. A completely new person. IS-3 Defender isn't complete garbage, but it's still very power crept. I don't know. I was having a pretty good time in it when I played it. As a matter of fact, it's one of the tanks I liked more out of the Defenders. Weird to say. I agree it's not perfect. You know, it could be a little better nowadays, but it's still a lot of fun. AMX 1357 Fatness. Can you petition Alexander for those Fatness? LOL. Sadly, I do not have that kind of influence at Wargaming. I can make, like, requests and stuff. But, not quite. Also, for those of you who weren't here earlier, as I stated, thank you again for the 30k subs. You know, for this stream replay, I'll be giving away 30 days of premium account 15x for 30 days. So 15 winners get 30 days of premium account. So do keep your eyes peeled for that. You know, it's pretty simple. In the comment section, just leave your username, your server, and I will pick the winners tomorrow evening, right? So 24 hours. That way, the loyal viewers, the people who support the channel, are most likely to receive the giveaway. I personally have never been a huge fan of attracting a new audience with giveaways, just because I've always felt it's like, you're not earning your viewers, you're buying them, and I've never liked that aspect. So for me, giveaways are for the subs. That's why I'm not making any special announcements about this. It's just for you guys who are here at the stream. I'll announce it one more time at the end of the stream, and then that's it. So make sure to, you know, once this replay's posted, go down to the comment section, post your username and server in the chat for a chance to get some epic premium account if you need it. Okay. Well, my team is getting brained on. Absolutely brained on. Our charioteer dies. Looks like this Patton is kind of getting brained on too. What do I have for support here? Not a whole lot. Okay, we do have the 50 TP here. I want to support a 50 TP to some extent if I can. Our Yo, unfortunately, is kind of wandering into Narnia. But at least we have the WZ here. Let's put one shot to the WZ. Put 2 shots into the WZ. We take his tracks off. 3 shots in the WZ. And a shell into the 252. Auto-aim tracks onto the WZ, so that shot, unfortunately, does not pen. Unfortunately, we have an AFK as well. So we have this AFK here. I see you, Chimeras. Very nice. We get 1 ricochet from one of their Chimeras. We're going to have to hardcore pressure these Chimeras before their heavies all just ship in from behind us here. So let's get ready to put a quick kill shot into our mans. Nice. The heavies are approaching from behind, so let's push into mid. We're going to have to kill the ISU probably next, because these 2 heavies are really healthy. Our RU-251's kind of YOLOing into his demise, which is not very good for me and my teammates. But if we do manage to kill the ISU, we actually have a fair chance of winning this game. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to get to the safest position I possibly can, which is this hold down position up top here. Let's try and avoid the object 252U. We do manage to avoid the 252U, which is cool. Now we'll have some crossfire. Unfortunately, our PTA is a one-shot, so that's going to make life a little bit more complicated. Now, the good news is this dude will probably struggle to pen me to some extent. Let's put 1 shot into our mans here. Very nice to have shots in the ISU here. Maybe. 1 quick shell to Mr. ISU. Sadly, that second shot misses. Let's put a 3rd shell towards him. There we go. He's now pretty low on hit points here. Looks like our RU is making a bit of a break for it. As much as I'd love to stay here all day, probably not the smartest idea. So we're going to pull down, or we're going to act like we're pulling down, right? Let's see. If this 252U pulls down a little bit here, cool stuff. Now, I might take a shot from this dude because this tank really isn't all that fast. We baited the 252U to actually pull down, which should give me an opportunity to escape here and start working down this Type 68. Now, our AMX, our RU-251's kind of messing up a little bit here. He should have just taken the shot from the Type and ran away. If he'd done that, he could have stayed alive, and we may have had a chance of winning this. Sadly, that was not the play our mans went for. Instead, our mans decided to YOLO into the other heavies, and then from there, just pretty much die. So, sadly, I don't have the HP to win this game. I think. Maybe. Possibly. There's a chance. Oh, of course he tracks me. If he hadn't tracked me, I might have been good here. What up, Chief? What up, Chief? Let's get up close and personal. Very nice. At least we can get 1 more clip of damage into this man's here. Let's aim for that fuel tank, baby. Not quite. I tried my best. I tried my best with the team I was given. I got 3k damage out. Our only tier 9 heavy tank was sadly AFK. So, you know, what are you going to do when your only tier 9 heavies AFK and the enemy team have like multiple tier 9 heavy tanks and tier 8 heavy tanks pushing in behind you, right? Oh, I guess we had a Yo. Technically, we had a Yo. I didn't even realize that dude was in our game. Must have died in some ridiculous position when no one was looking. So, yeah. Feels bad. Got 3k damage out, though. Not bad. That's sweet. I'll stay out of the giveaway. Don't need it. Don't want to take it from someone that could use it. Thank you. Tank tickles. Only Mark Defender is legit. Did Fatness play T28 Pro Defender? Yes, I did. I actually played all tanks. I'm just kind of cycling through them a little bit more now. Fatness too young to remember Tom Selleck or Magnum Pie. LOL. Probably. And I was never one that was super, like, into celebrities, films, and all that stuff growing up. So, I'm not as familiar as a lot of people with some of this stuff. All right. 500 euros, sheesh. No, I don't think that's 500 euros, brother. But all right, so let's start it off. We're gonna spot up this outside here. Mark 1 Defender, though, very solid. I think out of all the tanks, yeah, I can see why this one has 50% of the votes in popularity out of all the defenders. It's just built different, right? It's just a very solid tank. I would say probably for most players, probably the worst one to get would be the AMX Defender, just because it's super a bit team dependent, very hard to play. And, you know, you make a little mistake, you're kind of losing all your HP, right? Whereas T28 Defender, IS-3 Defender, I rank them pretty close together, although the T28 Defender's gun depression does give it a little bit of an advantage, you know? Okay, I'm a bit worried about that Scorpion G's position. Looks like this Yak Tiger just wants to get out of here. Interesting play. I didn't want to block our Ho-Ri, which I'm happy he still hit his shot, but I was really hoping I could snag a shell into him. Okay, so Yak Tiger's by himself. He dropped down, which tells me he doesn't have a whole lot of support. Enemy team pretty obviously have gone up top here. And we don't really have the view range on a Defender Mark 1 to outspot all of them. But if they do shoot, we can find them. Okay, so here's their Scorpion G. He's spotted in the open. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do about this person. So far, not a whole lot I can do about him. Probably shouldn't sit in the open for too long. That's a bit of a risky play to make. And let's see. Scorpion G thinks he's safe, though. And he just backed up. Okay, so the VK's in the mid as well. Let's get ready to start putting some shells into him. One shell to Mr. VK here. Sadly, that second one's a ricochet. And the Scorpion's a bit distracted. There's Lova. Let's see, can I do anything about Mr. Scorpion here? Not quite, huh? Okay, let's get ready to relocate somewhere. Yak Tiger died, but we lost a tank for it as well. T49 sniping from up top. I'm going to return through our spawn and get ready to clear out that T49. Probably the best play. And we'll see what we can do about that. So let's just pull around through here. Alrighty. There's the Pantera. There's the Lova. Lova's just big chillin', isn't he? Okay. I'm going to try and safely cross without getting spotted up. So I'm going to be very quiet. Let's be careful for the Giga Brain crossing. Very cool. Good. Okay. Now, will this give me an opportunity to nuke their object? No, but it will certainly give me shots on their VK. So, one shell towards this VK here. Second shot goes to Narnia. There's their 49 for some bizarre reason, just pushing in on me. We do manage to bounce his heat shell, thankfully. Sadly, though, we won't be able to one-clip him unless we HE pen him with our full next magazine. Allies are looking a bit toasty over here, aren't they? Okay, there's the 49. There's the Pantera. Object 752 should honestly be my priority right now. We'll put a shell into the Pantera just in case. This game is over. My team is in Narnia, and they are dying in Narnia. Sadly. Alright, let's get ready for Mr. T49 here. Where are you at, Mr. 49? Alright, let's give him a little bit of tract here. Nice, he shoots HE again. Let's put another HE into the front of his turret. 2 shots left, not a whole lot I can do about this dude, so I'm just going to YOLO in. I should have been a little more aggressive, probably. That's on me. Oh, really? HE goes to Narnia. This team, though, this team really, I don't know what they were doing. They all just kind of sat here and spawned. No one wanted to move. Unfortunate. Okay, let's go into the T28 Defender. Very sad. Can you friend on Blitz Fatness? My account name is Omega Pups. I don't accept friend requests. Oh, what? Tank Destroyer Tier 7 Hellcat? I don't think I've ever played that tank. So sadly, that game didn't go so well. I probably could have done a lot more. You have to do your IGN after the stream in the comment section. Yes, exactly. After the stream in the comment section. Can you be friend on Blitz? I think I already responded to that. All right, when the IS-3 Defender first came out, it was the most OP tank. Do you agree, Kyle? It was just like everyone wanted to play that tank. Good days. Shouldn't be laggy. We have solid FPS. Might just be your connection, unless other people say it's lagging, in which case YouTube sucks. Have fun with your homework, dude. Take care. Take care. It's okay because the 80s were awesome. I know. The 80s looked awesome. Good times, man. Good times. Sometimes I wish I could have experienced those good old 70s and 80s and heck, even the 90s to some extent. Alright, so we're going to go up the mid here. I'm thinking I've got some pretty good, solid 2 hours of Defender gameplay. I might switch it up soon just because, you know, Defenders can only be interesting for so long. And we'll see, we'll see. We'll see if I can go for another like half an hour or so. But I might do some tier 10 tanks as well. Just because tier 10's fun. Okay. More fun than tier 8. Let's wait for this Yo to get spawned in the open. Boom! 445. Very nice first shell into this man's here. Yo is full on sending it, trying to get safe here. We hit those. Almost. You know, if it wasn't a tree there, we would have been good. All right. So, Rip Fatness mustache. I know, right? Homework on Saturday. Good on you. Get it done. Bro, that's quite literally me every day. Right now. It's like, yes. What are weekends for? It just means I have uninterrupted study time where I don't have to spend hours commuting. Okay. Mr. Tortoise, what you doing? Not a very good idea, brother. Uh-oh. Well, this is a very interesting play by me and my other fellow heavy tank friends over here. We want to kill Mr. Tortoise first, I would say, if we can. Hitting that hatch is hard, though. There we go. Tortoise gets taken out. This gun works pretty well. This gun works pretty well. All right. Oh! Never compliment a gun! Never compliment a gun. All right. Whenever you compliment a gun, it's always going to screw you over. This is solidly a fact. You always have to call a gun garbage or trash or bad or awful. Everything along those lines. Okay. Let's pick up a kill on our man here. And let's reload for a little bit longer. Get ready to put another shell into our tiger friend here as well. Very nice. So we're about 2k damage dealt. I'm going to keep focusing Mr. Tiger 2 because he's the one keeping my allies at bay. So boom, 320 to him. Let's pull back a little bit from the Luva. There we go. And very good. Okay, so me and my allies are doing okay here. I think this object should have the Tiger 2 here. Nope, no time. Good, you got him. I believe in you, mister. Good stuff. And I also believe I can get free farm on Mr. Lova here. So, yes, give me that shot. Boom. 400 into him. Good stuff. And me here, brother. And he's dead. Cool stuff. All right. Types everyone. LOL. That was ace marksmanship on the hatch of the Tort. Thank you. Those are some pretty hard shots, though, weren't they? All right. So let's give our verdict. We've played for 2 hours in the Defenders. We've played a whopping lot of games. And we've kind of won/lost a lot of games. My last streak in the Defender Mark 1, sadly, was losses. But, I don't know. It's close between the T28 and the Defender Mark 1. I think Defender Mark 1 I rank as number 1. Then T28 Defender, just because the gun depression makes it a little more versatile and a slightly better gun than the IS-3 Defender. Then I would rate the IS-3 Defender because I still think this tank is quite good. And then the AMX Defender. Not because it's bad per se, it's just pretty hard to play in this tier. That type of stuff. So that's how I rank the tanks. If you're going to get one individually, you should do your own research and figure out what playstyle suits you most. I'm mostly a med fan, so that's why I would choose the Defender Mark 1 over the T28 Defender. If you're not a med fan, though, then maybe you want to choose the T28 Defender. Okay, here's a tank I've been meaning to stream recently. I've been waiting for it to come back into shop. We're going to do some tier 10 games and chill for a little because that's always fun, right? Good stuff. Then YouTube be sucky. Oh, is YouTube suck? YouTube is big suck. If you want to reference shows, obscure 80s TV is probably not the best try. 80s animation, LOL. 00's animation. I bought the Defender last week. Did not get it. Sad. Oh, feels bad, man. Hey, Fatness. Hi. 4 tickets and still don't. We need the Defender Smasher. Make it happen, Fatness. The Defender Smasher. That just sounds so wrong because defending and smashing just don't go well together. All right, let's play again with M4. I've been meaning to do a stream on this tank recently. Dude, this tank slaps. I forgot just how good the AMX M4 MLE is. It's mobile. It has very troll armor profile that's very effective in hull down using gun depression. Has crazy good alpha and now tungsten shells. Like, it just, yeah. I've always enjoyed the tank, but man, tungsten just really made me love it all that much more. I know its gun is accuracy is a bit, very mid, you know. But, you know, that doesn't matter. It's not why you play the M4. You play it for these HE shells, like 728 on the move on this TVP. And then, because you were an absolute gamer, you just full YOLO the TVP. Ooh, okay, never mind. We're not full YOLOing the TVP. I take this back. There is a 4005 behind him. That's the one shooting at me. He has one more shell left, probably. Oh, okay. Well, we just lost all of our HP because their whole team's non-sniping. Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh, the TVP baited me. I mean, I don't really care. The 4005, of course, is sitting back there. No, I got baited because the TVP ran away. He turned around. I'm like, okay, his whole team has to be going right. We could just push onto him. Oh, that's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. I don't really care. It's a press account. I probably wouldn't have YOLO'd so hard on my own account, but I was just like, I wanted to full send it. I kind of knew it might have been risky, but oh well, we died. At least we did 700 damage with one shot. TVP had a great experience. Okay, let's play something else. What do I not own yet? That would be fun to play. I know the T22 is currently in store, so let's take that for a spin. I don't even know if the T22 is still worth playing. Let's get an attachment on it. What is this attachment? Well, that looks stupid. Goodness, their whole team is sitting in spawn. Oops, cool. HisRoyalFatness, bad game. Bro, at this point, I've always told you guys, like, after 2 hours of streaming, I really just can't bother to try hard as hard anymore. That's just a simple fact. The consequences of your action were still worth it. I don't care. It was still worth it. Do it again, do it again. We died. Bro, why would the TVP run away when he literally has like 5 tanks sitting behind him? That's what doesn't make sense. That's what doesn't make sense. It's like, why would you turn and just run away? You have 5 tanks with you. If we push you, we're probably gonna die. So I'm like, the only chance he's running away is if he has no support. Sometimes players make plays that are illogical, and it baits you into making plays that are illogical. This is how logic works. T28 has got tier tank stale report MXML. Hey, I took all the shots for the team. They should be able to clear up top very fast now, considering I took everyone's attention there. I honestly haven't played a whole lot of T22 recently. I know it's still technically good and whatnot. And to be honest, I'm going to back up just a little bit here. Let's try and get safe from the Fashi Poo. Very nice. Its traverse feels a lot worse. Did Wargaming nerf its traverse speed? Or was it its acceleration? Regardless, its mobility feels a bit hit or miss compared to what it was. I feel like it used to have better traverse. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. My Vaness, LOL reported. Why, though? I didn't break any rules. You Pepega piggies. You report someone for playing aggro. Wargaming are gonna be like, you stupid. There is nothing wrong with this. It's called World of Tanks Blitz, not World of Tanks sit in the spawn and snipe. Oh, actually, no. That's actually what the game is like. Okay, we're gonna go flank these heavy tanks here. Start giving them a little bit of hell. Let's put a quick shot to this man's. I know the Yag probably hasn't fired just yet, but no, I mean, there's like really no way I'm pending him. So let's put a quick shot towards this dude. The reason I decided to commit heavy side is because I just didn't feel like dealing like the STB and all those dudes, you know? Put a quick track shot towards this Yag here. Very cool, very cool. Now we do have the Fashi Poo coming in for me, so it looks like I am about to get YOLO'd, as is to be expected nowadays. So let's get ready to roll away from Le Fashi Poo. We might take a shot from Le Fashi Poo here, that's fine. If they do decide to full send YOLO me, it's their mistake, right? They are going to push into a crossfire to tunnel me, which is really not a great idea. Let's put a quick shot towards the 62A, and just like that, I pulled out into safety. Look at that YOLO, dude. Oh my gosh. Apparently, the 62A couldn't deal with our spawn sniping teammates, so he just YOLO'd it as well. That is a meme and a half if I've ever seen one. All right, so we are back in a safer hold down position. Let's put a quick shot into this man tier. My allies have finally rotated back to provide a little bit more support, which is cool. It's precisely what I wanted. E100 is hardcore getting bopped here, but we do have a bit of an STB problem that we should probably get ready to deal with here. So, yeah. I'm going to see if our M60 can help us out on the STB1. I didn't expect him to abandon spawn completely, so this could be a little bit problematic here. Let's put a quick shot towards this STB here. Can't quite do much about him just yet. The Fashi Poo is getting quite aggressive on this side. STB with his 11 degrees of gun depression could be a bit problematic. So let's see. No. I'm just gonna keep this STB at bay and hope my allies are able to do something about it. Boink. Very nice. M60, you could have turned around and helped me like ages ago. Instead, you sat here and lost all your HP for free. Okay. I see that our M60 is coming in for support. I'm just gonna yell. I'm gonna yell the STB here. Let's give him a little side armor. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me. Well, let's get ready to keep shooting on into this dude. Very nice. Our M60 hopefully won't die here. Nice. Make the STB waste a repair kit, tracking him in the open as well. M60 putting another shell into him. Cool. Okay, M60 finally rotating around, allowing me to pick up that very essential kill. There's the 183, and there's the Yak. My allies are not doing too well, to be fair. But it could be a whole lot worse. But, could be a whole lot better, too. All right, here's the 183. Boom, quick shot to him. Yeah, I mean, T22 doing T22 stuff. Honestly, can't say a whole lot about it. Am I spotted still? Please don't let me be spotted still. I got concerned there, dude. I saw that 183 pre-aiming. I was like, oh no. This is not good. Okay. 62A can't outspot me here. So let's make him a one-shot. Boom. 62A is now a one-shot. Very cool. I can angle up to the 183. And, you know, that Chieftain Mark 6 and stuff. Our other dude's hold down. He's chilling. Let's pull back from this corner here. We can sit and spawn. We'll be fine. The 183 is, what, a 2 or 3 shot. We have the Chieftain Mark 6 over here is pretty low. 62 is pretty low. Yag's capping, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I can do anything about this Chieftain Mark 6 here. With a heat shell. Should be able to hit his hatch, maybe. Sadly, that one doesn't go through. Let's load up a high explosive shell here. We might be able to HE splash him. 123. One more HE shell and we should be able to kill him. So let's get ready for that. Nice. We pick up a kill on this dude. 183 is a one tap to me. Oh no, oh no. Well, that's not good. Let's get ready to track the Yag. Shot goes to Narnia instead of taking his tracks off because logic. Alright, M60 is pushing in on the Jaegeru just a little bit here. Track him again. Nice, bringing the Yag down to a almost one shot here. Let's bring him down to a one shot. Okay, M60, this is in your hands, buddy. Alright, M60 fluffed his shot. M60? Bro, you just pulled, like, the Yag was shooting at me. What were you thinking? Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't think the Yag was going to get there that fast. Oh, well, T22. It does its job okay. I don't think its side armor is so relevant anymore, so I just play it haul down, which is why I'd rather play a 62A. Yo, gamer, look, we won, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I took all of the shots for the team, and that allowed my team to push in for free, because the 4005 was reloading. The TVP was out of there. What else? Big brain, you see? Sometimes, usually I take advantage of the players that yell at. Sometimes playing aggro doesn't always work against you, right? my team probably just took advantage of it, dude. They were all right behind me. They're like, oh, heck, what's this yellow in? VK90 Fatness. Is the VK90? I don't know. I don't really like the VK90. It's good. It's not really my thing. I gotta give the M4 another try, though. I did disrespect to the M4 there. Honestly, I would have been better off just continuing to YOLO down. Because then at least the 4005 wouldn't have been able to shoot me. And then their 25 Object 752 is there. If I just kept YOLOing, I actually would have survived. GG, great job. Because it used to have no competition on tablet. It's what he used to. Oh, yeah. That's why, I mean, I've always played WoT Blitz on mobile because, one, I didn't own a computer for a very long time. And two, WZ121B or versus 121. I mean, 121B is nice, but I take the 121 all day, every day. Like, that thing's just so good. It's so good. Can't hit on the 121. It has such an incredibly good gun. And DPM combination. And usable armor. Okay, well, that was a scam and a half if I've ever seen one. Okay, here's all we have to do to stay safe from this dude. We just angle up here a little bit. Ta-da! They can't pen me. Okay. Well, apparently... I don't know where that dude penned me there. Where did he even hit? And why was he... Oh, of course, he hits my turret ring. And why is he allowed to pull aggressively so much around that corner? So aggressively around that corner. Alright, we have Tungsten activated. Let's see how this 183 likes it. 530 into the 183 here. Angling our hatch up a little bit here. I'm hoping my allies can be a little bit more useful right now. Because, I mean, I'm pretty much holding off like 3 tanks here. Alright, let's put another shell to this dude. 544. That tungsten allows you to get 3 shells with like 550 alpha off. It's pretty spicy. Alright, we're gonna just knock up this dude easy shots on me there. He is shooting premium rounds, as you can see. If I load up premium rounds, this dude doesn't have a whole lot of turret, but sadly... Oh man, what are you guys doing? I don't know what my team is doing. Impromptu Leo 1 masterclass. Bet. Oh my gosh. Allies, you are being very not helpful right now, guys. What on earth are all of you heavy tank players doing back there? Typical heavy tank players, just wasting your time. Ay. Alright, bop. Of course, 183 is just spamming hash. He sat there to do less damage than I did to him. For like 2 minutes, he sat there just to do less damage. Ay. But at least he didn't kill my loader, so, you know, maybe that's a very big brain play for him. Okay, M4 finally got distracted off of me, which is kind of nice. Kind of nice change, but that M4 was previously obsessed with me. Alright, let's see who's better at turret hatch sniping. Well, I did hit his hatch, but as you guys know, the Type 71 has you know, needs to have just like super stupid strong armor. So sadly that one doesn't go through. Also, I see the 183 and 260 starting to flank us. So I'm going to pull back just a little bit from here. See if I help our 2 and 5B out just a little bit. All right, let's pop the adrenaline here. E3 got tracked in the open. Let's pre-aim for his drive wheel. Okay, how does that not pen? That's the weak spot of the E3. Actually getting scammed here. Oh my gosh, my whole team rotated back for the STB. This team was just over. It was over with this team, man. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I have tungsten shells, luckily for me. Okay. I don't know if the 4005 knows this. Acts like I'm not looking at him. Damn 4. Our Foch is low. We might still be able to win this, actually. There's a chance. We could. Okay, I have 9 seconds left on my tungsten. I need to see if I can... Well, let's make this dude a one-shot. Nice. Sadly, the 4005 is going to be an issue I might have to deal with soon. Type is pretty healthy. There's their object 260. Our Foch is pretty low on HP as well. Foch is going to take another one. Foch is going to go down. Well, this team was not brilliant, was it? Let's just keep backing up for now. I did my best, boys. I did my best. I try-harded to the most I could. Oh, get scammed, dude. That E3 should have died. Oh, man. Impromptu Leo in Masterclass. Okay. I tried my best. I tried my best. Matthew, thank you for the donation. Oh, boy. Almost 300 likes, by the way. Thank you very much. Let's reach that like mark. Our 2 and 5E played that okay. He pushed... Ooh, microphone fell. He played pretty well. Our T28 5E6 is sat in the back of spawn. Boy. What? Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I have to admit. Oh my, bless that poor. I don't know how much average I have in Leo on this account. 4120. I don't want to mess that up. That's poor. Poor T95E6 has 108,000 games. And he still has 44% win rate. Yeah, of course we lost. Our 2 strongest haul-down heavies besides me sat in the back of spawn, doing a total whopping 1,100 combined damage between 2 tier 10 heavies. Yeah, no wonder we lost that. I'm like, dude, we had so many heavies, and on the mini-map, they were all with me. I'm like, why is this M4 allowed to repeatedly just pull sideways, poking me, and these dudes aren't nuking him? It's all explained. It was all explained there. All right, let's get some good old leopard action in here. Oh. Well, thank you, 4202, for ruining my climb. Pepega 4202. Ay, ay, ay. Just drive right on into me. You know you have to hit that hill at an angle, right, brother? Or else you are unable to climb. This might come to you as a bit of a shock. Bop, one quick shell towards this dude, and let's sneak across. Okay. Good old leopard one time. All right, let's see if we can bait this dude just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit here. Boom, 330. Now, obviously, we all know Leo is just an S-tier tank. I don't even need to explain why. We just know it's fact that Leo is an S-tier tank. I mean, just look at his gun. It has the best gun in the game, in my opinion. In tier 10 for medium tanks and stuff. Oh, let's put a quick shell into this dude. All right, I believe the Yag just fired at me. Very cool. They have a Badger below us. Ooh, they have a TVP up here now as well. Let's get ready to put a quick shell into Mr. TVP. Not sure where that shot went, but whatevs. And, well, that's interesting. Put another shell to the TVP here. Let's pull back a little bit. Trading shot for shot right now is probably not the best idea. But if we can get the T22 to a one-shot, that'd be nice. Bit of a low roll. We're actually getting ricochets. Here's the thing about the Leo 1. Yes, it doesn't have the most armor, but you're poking for such a short period of time to deal damage that you will often create those auto ricochet angles that the enemy tanks are unable to deal with. Let's put a heat shot to that. Maybe the max roll, we could have penned that heat shot. Oh, yeah, I love the Leo 1. Leo 1 for me is just like, Yeah, it's still an absolute babe of a vehicle. There is no denying it. No denying it. Leo 1 is the babiest of babe tanks. Okay. We hit those. Just to scare him a little bit, you know? Badger can't do a whole lot to me. Ooh, I wonder, do we have shots of Mr. Jaegeru here? Yes, we do. Ah, he angled back just in time. How unfortunate. I think we should be good to win this game now. Enemy team is just all sorts of in bad positions and whatnot. Alright, here's the TVP. Sadly, do manage to bounce a couple of shots from this dude. But the Badger does hit me for a little bit more than I wanted. Alright, which HE's roof? Boom. Hook him to a one-shot. TVP still holding on to that final shell. Let's go, Skoda. Oh. Let's go, Skoda. Skoda, go! You're the only one with HP. Go! Go! Oh my gosh, the Skoda is such a Pepega piggy. Okay, go now. Bro, what is the Skoda doing? He's the only one with hit points. And he's hiding. He's hiding. Ay, 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 Skoda. I'm stealing your kill now. You don't deserve that kill. Okay. Well, the Skoda really just, really wanted to do nothing there, which is fine, I guess, but, I mean, you just had to take one shot. He obviously didn't know the TVP only had one shot in the magazine, but he still could have clipped him anyways. He just sat there doing nothing when he had a full clip of damage potential to him. So, alrighty. Good old Leopard 1. We love to play it. Oh, man. Leopard 1 is such a relaxing tank for me to play. Like, I don't mind playing tier 8 and everything, but, you know, after, like, 25 games in tier 8, it's just, like, it's nice just to get back into a fast, medium, light, and just enjoy the process. Just enjoy playing the vehicle. but still, man, he loves it so much. Huh? Who does? Like, who doesn't play game modes? Big brains don't play game modes, guys. Pick up a kill. Oh, I love Leo. Leo is just such a babe. Gotta get another Leo game out. That comes out to about 6,000 hours, huh? Oh, you're talking about our friends here, the 108,000 games. Yes. R.I.P. Oop, we got mines. This is not so good. Oh, we got the trash spawn. Oh, and they have an M4 MLE, a 215B, a 183, 4005, a pat and a mouse. I have to take kill. I don't want to do this. It's risky. Let's put them cooldown boosters on. But if I don't have hill control, my team are going to lose. Like 85% guarantee we will lose this. So I might lose a few hit points in the process. Luckily for me, they have a 4-2-2 here, and I have DPM over this dude. And I can just back around this corner. Yes, I'm going to lose some HP. I already accepted this fact when I went up here. But we also have hill control, and we also killed both their meds. Worth it, in my opinion. Just fine. So I pushed to the left. This is a safer position to hold from my personal experience on this map. I would personally recommend going here if you're going to try and take hill control, rather than just kind of sitting in Narnia and getting bopped for days. Okay, M4. Does he want to play? Looks like the M4 doesn't want to play. Sad. Sad. I was hoping you would. I popped on reticle calibration and everything. Looks like the mouse... Oh gosh, we're getting everything today. Including the so very classic mouse sit in the back of spawn and do nothing spawn sniping simulator. As a matter of fact, I believe their 183 is being more aggressive on this flank. Yeah, he is. That's insane. The 183 is doing all the hard work here. While Mr. Mousy Poo's just sitting in Narnia. Bruh, there's the 4005. Okay, that's both TDs. It's all their heavies. Spotted. Boom. What the? Okay, I kind of expected this man to have pulled back from here by now. Okay, I was trying to avoid a shot from the mouse. Nice. We avoid one from the mouse. We know where the 4005 is located. We're looking down on the mouse, so... Ooh, man, this is what rammer with heat rounds versus the mouse look like. Great experience. Okay, put another shell towards this dude. Alright, 4005 doesn't have a whole lot of HP left, though. This dude knows how to angle, and he still just sits in Narnia with his mouse. That's ridiculous. Oh, no way. Of course he hit that. The mouse has trash gun handling. Sure, he hits that. Oh my goodness. I didn't do that good that game. Honestly, should have been killed by the mouse there. Dude, literally, like, it's halfway off of my tank. Like, from that angle from below, that is just omega lucky of the mouse there. And that took us bad gun handling. But we win because the mouse did nothing. Good stuff. All right, that's some Leo 1 action. Me so happy with that. Yeah, I was a T28 proto stock. That sounds like a great experience. Ooh, what would be another tank I'd want? You know, I haven't played this tank in a while, and I think it's pretty bad since it got nerfed slash buffed, but in my opinion, more nerfed than buffed. We shall see. All right. Hey, Fatness, did you poop today? What type of question is that? What type of question is that? I'm curious. Hello, bro. We do win, though. I still did probably top. Well, not top. Our V4 absolutely slaughtered heavy side. Second top on the team. And the mouse did 1800. Let's see. 26,000 games, 50% win rate. Knows how to angle his mouse and everything. So he has some game knowledge, but he still just sits in the back of spawn doing nothing while his team is losing everywhere. Is it only Asia that has players in Tier X that has only less than 1k battle experience? Oh, no. It happens on NA as well. Not too often, though, because usually Wargaming tries to separate the queues between, like, the noobs and people that have more experience. Usually. This is not a fact, but I mean, it's they have a system like that in place. Okay, I don't know how I feel about the Gorilla 15. I used to love playing this as a second line vehicle, but I don't know. Everything's more mobile, and the Gorilla still isn't really that mobile. Let's be honest. And now you have, like, lost all of your good DPM numbers. You still get outspotted by heavy tanks, I guarantee. So I don't know how I feel about what Wargaming changed about this tank. Oh my gosh. And apparently 183s are no longer spawn sniping nowadays. Of course there's a 183 there. Luckily, I do have a spawn liner, so this dude really didn't do all that much to me. It could have been a lot worse. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Free. That was close, wasn't it? Alright. So enemy team are being super aggro in town. Honestly, didn't expect this because they had so many TDs. I thought they were going to go more towards the med side, but here they are. Good old, that's where the 183 penned his hesh. Look at that hit marker, and don't tell me that is complete garbage. It's on my drive wheel. A piece of spaced armor. I mean, there's no way this dude should ever have been able to pen me there. What? No, that's a scam. How is the 183 pen hash there? What? I was like, look where that shot went. That is ridiculous. Wargaming, you are ridiculous. Is this 140 still sitting here? This dude's still this big chillin', huh? Oh my gosh, this aim time is longer than I remember. 7 or 10. Ah, we're dead. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like this tank very much anymore. I think it's pretty garbage after it got nerfed. Ay. Now I'm just playing random tanks. Time to mean people in 183 for later, perhaps. Oh no, it's my favorite. Let's just mess people's day up in a 4005 for a little. Relax. The Minotauro is crazy. Not for real. I think, now don't quote me on this, but I think the Caro 45T, the Italian medium tank, is probably going to be released sometime in the next 3 weeks or so. This is not a fact, but it just feels like it's soon. I think it's done with its testing phase. And I noticed recently that attachments are available for the tank after the most recent attachments were added, which indicates that Wargaming plan on releasing it sooner than later. So we shall see. I look at that you're grabbed. Oh, let me find your 30. Huh?
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna go mess up people's days at the 4005. When your brain is fried after, you know, 2.5 hours of streaming, just play something dumb like a 4005. It fixes everything. Okay. My whole team's going corner, but they're not really gonna spot it up in time. Maybe. Oh, no, their 50B is gonna make it for free. Yeah, it's over. You guys need to spot up the mid more, man. Ooh. Hello?
Enemy armor is hit.
Where did that shot go on the Waffenträger? I swear it went right through his tank. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, if I'd only held my magazine for a little longer. What are you guys doing? You have to push corner. You can't stop halfway. That's how you die. Oh my gosh. Well, our heavies are kind of done messing up a little bit here. Ooh, hello, E100.
Critical hit.
1 track shot, 2 track shot, 3 track shot. Let's just pull back. I mean, I perma-tracked him, but E100 feels bad, man. Feels bad. E100 tracks are just like no-goes. Okay. I should be safe here. We've got this Pepega Piggy over here and this T100LT. Thinks he's just big chillin'. But are you big chillin', brother? Are you big chillin'? Now, the 62A can push back and support the T100LT here. So, I want to see if I can kill this 62A first. I don't really have any TDs. Oh my gosh, this T100LT is such an annoying Pepega Piggy. Alright, 62A. Oh, come off of it. This gun can be so troll sometimes.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is hit. We've damaged them.
And my teams are in Narnia. My teammates are all in Narnia. They all pushed into a stupid ditch.
Mobilized.
I wonder what's gonna happen when you all push into a ditch. You're stuck here. Oh. I have more HP than him. Oh, he can shoot me and kill me here. Oh, wait, maybe he can't. Ah! Die! Pepega player. Might have thrown that game. Oh, here's our med. Here he is. Oh, what you been doing all game, buddy? Oh my gosh, ridiculous. The 63 should have died there, but unfortunately that first shot missed him. Hey, we won the gorilla game. Didn't really do crazy good myself. Dude, that damage split was insane from my team there. Yeah, I don't know about the grill, man. I really don't know. I don't like the grill. I'd rather play Yag than the grill nowadays. I swear. Yag at least is pretty chad. Good stuff, I suppose. Alright. Let's get ready to think about how we're gonna end the stream. I think we will end it in classic fashion. Once I get a good amount of headshots, I will be happy. HF, can you try Skoda T45? Free tank if you're cool. For you in low tier, but if not, I understand. I don't even know if I have it, dude. I'll have to check. Not really sure I move tank. Dude, that's like 5 meters away with the entire rear of a 62A's hull in your reticle. That still, like, shouldn't really miss. That's the thing. Sure, if I was like at a 1A3, then yeah, but it's like, dude, he's like 5 meters away. The whole rear of his tank just sitting there. That should have hit. Fast, can't believe you ending without missile action? What do you mean? There isn't any, like, uprising or anything that would be fun enough to play missiles in, my dude. Wait, please don't let me be spotted yet. I've never played this position before. Could be interesting, but never mind. The only tank that I could nuke has already got himself pretty much killed here. Where's our med? Oh, we don't have one. Well, that makes sense. Oh, this game is gonna be a little rough on us, maybe, here. Mostly because the enemy team have meds, we don't. Enemy team have hold down TDs and, well, TD positions, sniping positions are probably way more effective. Once again, we don't really have that, so. The good news is, though, this Type 68 is about to make a massive mistake. Oof. Very nice. Much more like it. Okay, M103, I need you to stop blocking me. Thank you. You should have known pushing there was a bad idea, brother, but you still did it. I am unfortunately clippable to the TVP. But this isn't very good, is it? And the 100 now spotted me up. Great. I don't think the 100 can really shoot me just yet. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the TVP. Okay, there's the TVP. Don't have to worry about him just yet. Oh yes, snapshot into the 100. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Kampfpanzer's pushing on the TVP here. 100 lasts a lot of HP. Why do we not snipe in 183? Because sniping in 183 is not for big brain gamers. That's why. Okay. TVP is probably getting ready to kill the homie over here. E100's down. Okay, cool. I must see if I can assist our boy in the Kampfpanzer 70 ton here. Just a little bit. Let's see. You can bait the TVP out. We're chilling. If you don't, we're not chilling. We are most definitely not chilling. Okay. Let me get safe from the 4005. And Type 71. Cool. Okay, I should be safe from them from here. Might be a bit of a mistake to poke them from here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, yes. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Big brain 183 plays. All right, let's get ready to one-shot the T30 next. What do you guys say? That'd be fun or what? Okay. Not quite, but we still had a good shell into him. I'll take that. Did we hit like every single shot this game in the 183? Because I'm pretty sure we did. Like, I don't think we missed a single shell. Every single shot just went bop, and bop, and bop. That was, oh man, dude, sometimes the 183 is just blessed. It just loves you. And it's just like, yes, every shot's gonna hit in pen. Thank you very much. Okay, watch, we hit those, okay? No, 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 don't pull back, don't pull back. Okay, we hit those. Almost! I was shooting full the move for the memes. Almost. Welcome to the WoT Blitz experience. Oh my gosh. They are... Huh? Memer. Memes. I see. I didn't get a hash pen though. Mission not accomplished. We need the hash pen. It was all AP there. Master Realism mode is out right now and missiles are pretty memes in it. If you want to snipe, you jump in the E100, not a 183. Everyone knows that. See, this is logic. 183 players, you're supposed to front line. 100 players, you're supposed to sit back and snipe. This is just how the game works. You think Wargame is ruining Blitz with first hot and heavies and autoloader madness? Yeah, I kind of missed the days when brawling was actually useful. Nowadays, it's just like rats, autoloaders, and haul down heavies all over the place. I do wish autoloaders to be a little less prevalent. I do like autoloaders. We are getting the full NA experience today's stream. I mean, we've had spawn sniping mice. We have teammates blocking each other. It doesn't get much better than this. If I had hit that, that would have been memes. And dude, that dude's so in the open. What is that? What is the Skoda doing? No, I should have saved my shot. Wait a second, Skoda. You're not seriously telling me that you think this is a good idea, right? All right, bop. I love this tank, man. Ay, ay, ay. It's so memes. And that's all it has to be a fun experience. All right. Ooh, that's the bad shot beyond. Let's act like we're backing up. But no, psych, we're just kidding, bad shot. We aren't actually backing up. Okay, that's 57 behind us. Oi, 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 oi. Boink. I mean, come on! I didn't even aim that! I shot full on the move! I'm telling you, dude, this tank is straight up the most meme vehicle ever. Alright, 4005 putting himself into a bit of a double crossfire here. Not sure if this is a great idea, brother. But then again, you did track the 57 heavy. Oh my... 183 ROG is just built different. Come on, guys. Who needs to aim? Aiming is for losers. Straight up shoot on the move. Andy's over here. All day, every day. Bash shot to yawn. About to get the gamer experience with the Maxwell head shell to the face. Oh my gosh. Okay, that dude's dead. Where's the Conqueror at? Where's the Conqueror at? I hope he's not AFK. Oh, he's not. He's sitting here in the open. He's waiting for his experience. He's waiting for his gamer experience. No, 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 no. 4005. What are you doing? My hash. Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm going to die for him now. It's okay. Yes, save me, allies. Save me. Ah, this is the perfect last game. Save me, boys. Bruh. This tank is memes. Straight up. I take that. That was great. See, that was the game I was looking for. Something fun, something derpy, something positive to end the stream off on for today. That was good. Frontlining 183. Max sort of piggies, buggies. I agree. 5.6k damage. First class, because we were frontlining out sniping. Sniping suck. Big brains frontline. Also, did we ever win that 4005 game? No, we lost, unsurprisingly. I did okay, though, I guess, considering our team really just got stuck in the mid there. But, okay. Well, anyways, for those of you who dropped in late, Defender Mark 1, T28 Defender, 2 tanks I rate pretty highly. IS-3 Defender's pretty good. Rank it somewhere similar to the mid. AMX Defender, it's nice, but really not up to date with the current meta and teams. It struggles a little bit, in my opinion. So, if you're wondering, that's my opinion on the tanks. Now, once again, just going to reiterate, the 30,000 sub giveaway will be after this stream is over. in the comments of this stream, simply leave your WoT Blitz username and your in-game name for a chance to win 30 days of premium account. I am giving that to 15 winners. So don't forget about that stuff. Always good. And yeah, why can't battles go like this with the 183? I know, right? That was great. And so don't forget about the giveaway. If you're wondering why I'm not making an announcement anywhere else, like I've said, it's only for subs that actually watch the content. So no bot subs here. I hope you guys enjoy. Bobby, I don't know where Bobby is, sadly, but we will just pretend she dropped by today's stream. I will try and contact you guys next week, and for another live stream. I probably won't see you till at least next Friday. Maybe there's a new tank release next Friday, or whatnot. We shall see. So I have just another busy week of school ahead of me. I hope you guys don't mind. Anyways, good night, Fatness. Thank you very much, and yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for dropping by today's stream. I really hope the Conqueror gets released next week. I would love to stream that tank, but we shall see. We shall see when Wargaming decide to release it. Anyways, for all of you who wanted a Defender stream, there you go. You got at least 2 hours of Defender gameplay and 1 hour, well, 40 minutes of me just messing around in Tier 10. Thanks for the stream. My pleasure, my pleasure. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your week and start to next week as well. I will catch you later.